All right, we're live. What's up, guys? Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday. All right, we're starting the late night live stream. Here we are. It is called the late night live stream because it starts real late. Super late sometimes, like tonight at 1:50 a.m. All right, we had a pretty epic daytime stream. It lasted for like 2 hours and 10 minutes. And it was non-stop orders from beginning to end. So we'll see how busy the nighttime stream is. You think you'll be busy? I think it will. We have this new Nikke set in front of us. That's English Nikke. Zoom out of that. There it goes. We got English Nikke. But we also have these new clearance items. They've been pretty popular. EB2 in particular has done very well. All right. Those are listed simultaneously on eBay. So if someone on eBay buys them first, they're out of here, okay? So, new Nikke English. So what's nice about the Nikke English is it's a fresh case. So I recommend you guys jump into that. Don't wait. New Nikke English, moving sale items. Let's say clearance sale. Also, let's say... new commission, new slabs getting priced. New slabs on the table. Let's say new Nikke English clearance sale. More commission slabs, live card shop. All right, cool. Did you get my Discord message? I probably did. I just haven't read it. All right, let's jump down here. All right, let's see. It's Tuesday night, so tomorrow's Wednesday. You know, I stream on the TheCardconomist channel on Wednesday. You guys should join me over there. We play Monster Hunter, so that's a nice thing. All right, first order of the night. We finished Jonathan Champ's huge English Weiss Nikke order. And then Nathan Gordon was next, followed by Steven Sistrunk, Gregorio Pineda. Let's see, anyone else? Probably more. Andy Martin, who was probably asking about his order. Don't worry, Andy. It's not that we skipped your order. We simply ran out of time. So, you know, we had to end the stream. And all of your orders were going to be taken care of in the nighttime stream. Oi! I can sleep now thanks to Mr's calming voice. Organization time. That's right. Hello, everyone. Sup, chat. I meant, have you read it? I made it early. Third like. I'm here. No, I've not read it. Let's see. Are you Squid? I sent for a spot in Brilliant Stars. Yeah, there's no problem with that. We had to stop streaming because we ran out of time. That won't happen here in the nighttime stream. The nighttime stream lasts much longer. So we'll run out of orders before we run out of time. So we're starting tonight with this beautiful Neo Kingdra. He hit the table. I wouldn't be surprised if that one sells pretty fast. We're going to keep rotating these slabs. That's what we're all about. We rotate through a big variety of slabs. These two should come down. Here's Clay Doll for $260. I think I'm ready to reset the Pricey Slabs channel, if you ask me. I think that would be a fun thing to do. Here is Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. Yeah, let's go ahead and reset the Pricey Slabs channel real fast. You know, the Pricey Slabs channel should be reset the way the other channels are reset. All right. Old Pricey Slabs channel gets deleted. Fetus deletus. Okay. Booster Slabs, Hello Kitty. I'm going to delete the Hello Kitty channel. I don't think that's been selling. The Hello Kitty Slabs have not been selling as a result of that channel. The Booster Slab channel is probably out of date too. Yes, it's clearly out of date. So Booster Slab channel is getting deleted. Okay, cool. Andrew, I'll take care of your order real fast. Here it is. I'm getting a Jeep tomorrow for the summer here in Michigan. Gonna go trail riding. A Jeep. This sounds like fun. Okay, Andrew Martin. That's not a Pokemon card. Bro, you could have been buying Pokemon cards. Did you consider my trade? Says Joshua Whipple. You were talking about a gold trade, I think, wasn't it? It was a gold trade. I didn't get a chance to look at that. What are we looking for? We're looking for the box break. It's weird. That's weird, because somebody's already in here, aren't they? Yeah, it says one person's in here. That guy. Who's that guy? Isn't that, that should be Anthony Kalura, shouldn't it? Huh, I don't know if we ever actually put him in there. Because, like, we got the Vintage Break, the Jumbo Break, which is the Jumbo Charizard. That's Garchomp. That's the Houndoom. And there is the Rayquaza. Breaks going kind of slow lately. Maybe the ones we picked weren't as popular as usual. Box Battle is empty. So you're in there. And I believe it was Anthony Kalura who bought the other spot. It was him. All right. So that's 2 spots deep. Mister, I turned 35 today. Happy birthday, Miss Sarah. You're only 1 year behind me. You're actually younger than me. There we go. Does that mean it's inappropriate if I flirt with you? He's robbing the grave. Or no, not robbing the grave. Robbing the cradle. Is that what the term is? He's robbing the cradle. He's robbing the cradle. There it is. Sarah, I know there's a large age gap between us, but I don't care. Love is love. Okay, that's taken care of. Break burnout of 2025. No, I don't think it's a break burnout. Actually, there's a lot of interest in this Rayquaza, but it's already 14 deep and it's got a long way to go. So a lot of the main people who like the breaks jumped in here, but we need more. And then we have, actually, I think these guys over here kind of compete with the current breaks. We started doing these gym breaks, and yeah, I would say the gym breaks are pulling away a lot of would-be breakers. They go into these instead. The Garchomp, I think, has not been super popular. Garchomp is 3 out of 12, though. It's 1/4 done. So he's been a slow mover. And then this guy, not super popular either. He's expensive. He's not Charizard. He's Houndoom. And he's a CGC 10. So I think it's the case that these particular breaks are a little slower moving. But we're not starting new ones until those end. All right, so Andrew's taken care of. Next up, we have Nathan Gordon. Thunder Bolteon, Terra Pesa 10. Thunder Bolteon. So is that the Jolteon? Do we have a Jolteon up here? Is that what you're saying? This guy right here? All right, he's paid for Nathan Gordon. Thank you, Nathan. How much to slab away that Japanese Glaceon? That's a nice card. It's a $10 slab away fee if you'd like to do this Glaceon, okay? $10 to slab this away. Not a bad idea if you're scared that someone else is about to take it. Because you can see Nathan Gordon just bought this one outright. All right, Nathan Gordon. Whoa, put this over here. This just goes in the shipping pile, and then we need the calculator. So here's my cell phone. I'm just getting a JT, nothing crazy, 4OL Sport. Robbing the Grave Ball, she's not dead, mister. I think I said it backwards. It's called robbing the cradle, isn't it? He's robbing the cradle. All right, grave, cradle. They're like 2 sides of the same coin. All right. Where's my calculator? Oh, well, that was stupid of me, of course. So this would come out to exactly 73. Anthony Kalura picks up another $73 on that sale. How about that, Anthony? He didn't have to deal with anything. Oops. All right, Glaceon's gone. Okay. You're up to 662, Anthony Kalura. Let me turn that music down a little bit. Mary says, "Lol, the grave would be accurate for how tired I feel right now." Oh, no. All right. AFS, yes, old now. I'm curious how the Lexus or the person who ships the slabs knows exactly which slab I ordered, or if you have duplicates, let's say of a slab I ordered. Well, it's really uncomplicated, isn't it? What we do is when you buy the slab, we write your name on the back. And so when she gets your label for Lewis Sutton, she searches for all Lewis Sutton slabs with your name on the back. So we always write your name on the back. That's it. It's really uncomplicated. And your slabs will be stored in a box that contains only L slabs. So she'll receive the label. She'll see your first name starts with L. She'll head over to the L box, and then all your slabs are in there, and she pulls out each one that has your name on it. So it's really uncomplicated, but you get exactly the one that you intended to buy. By the way, if you still like those Mickey Mouse cards, keep an eye out on this one, Lewis. See this one? It was 145, now it's 125. So this one ticks down in price over time. Now, last time we did this with the Mickey Mouse card, somebody bought it once it got cheap enough. So that one will probably sell as it gets cheaper. The question is, when do you buy it? Because if you wait too long, somebody else will buy it. Okay, Nathan Gordon's taken care of. Steven Sistrunk is next. He says, paying down Gary Oak. Mr. Steven Sistrunk is being taken care of right now. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I hope you're having a great Tuesday. Thank you for coming in. Why don't we do a nice giveaway for you guys? Whether we have a big audience or a small audience tonight, I'd like to have a little giveaway. And let's see if Mr. Steven Sistrunk has any junk slabs in here. Maybe he would do a giveaway because he told me to give away a slab or two. I'm going to look for a junk slab, okay? We'll run one more of his, and then we'll swap over to running some of mine. Ooh, this is a nice card. I didn't know you had this. You got lots of 10s, man. You did well on this submission. Ow. I've been here, Hoarder. I'm going to imagine this for motivation. Here we go. This one's a good one, I'd say. So this is a Pokeball Umbreon. Not a Master Ball, just a Pokeball. Oh, no, this one's better. All right. So we'll sell the Pokeball Umbreon. Here's a Pokeball Flareon. That one's perfect. All right. So that's the giveaway. Did YouTube not send out notifications? It's 48 right now. I sent out a notification. We're only 11 minutes in. We'll get more people. It is a Tuesday. Tuesday's typically not the busiest day of the week. Also, our thumbnail pretty clearly shows Nikke. So people who are not interested in Nikke might not click on the thumbnail because they want to watch, let's say, Pokemon get opened. It is? All right. Nice. All right. Yeah, the thumbnail is really important. So this would be the last giveaway that we do from Anthony, unless he tells us to do more. Which he might. He's pretty generous. Been here since 2021. Nice, dude. I got the YouTube notification. Nice. You still here? Last of the Mohicans. What's up, Giovanni B? What's up, man? You commenting for how long I've been streaming? Is that what that means? You still here? Last of the Mohicans. Here we are. Very nice. Been too long? So many new names? Mr. Oh, yeah. There's some new names in here for sure. We've been making some new friends. Okay, let's get this running. Some new names, some old names. Some people have been here for a long time. Oh, I kind of did it backwards this time. All right. So the keyword is still THC. And let me jump over here to the giveaway channel and get it all set up. Thank you for the generosity, says Jay Oliver. Now, hold on. The keyword is ANTHC. That's the keyword on this one. All right, and it's running now. Nice. Oops, lol. Haha, been here since 2021. It pinged me. I'm new here. All right, cool, man. So we have an order from Gregorio Panetta, a spot in the Japanese Glory of Team Rocket. Here it is, Glory of Team Rocket. This is the new box battle. We finished the last one. And so we're running one more round of it, and we're going to put Mr. Gregorio on first. Here you go, Gregorio Panetta. These have been pretty popular. Instead of buying booster packs, you do $40 for a chance for a whole box. And there's just a bit of fun to that. People like that. It's particularly popular amongst people who want to request that the box remain sealed. Can I get a free Charizard? Yeah, you get a free Charizard. Mr. Spot in the Japanese Glory of Team Rocket. That's Gregorio. He's done. We're moving on to Andrew A. Martin, who said a spot in the Garchomp. Yes, this is the alt art Garchomp. It ticks ever closer to the end. Here it is. All right, Andrew A. Martin. Put that there. This is now 4 out of 12. Ticking forward. All right. There it is. Good. We have an order now from... Well, let's go ahead and rotate things. We've got 1 Trapinch, 2 Kieran. That is a Sylveon 10 for 20 bucks. Here's Cubone. And here is Raikou. All right, and then over here, let's grab this guy. Master Ball Leafeon. Cool, man. Master of the Universe Leafeon. Okay. Get a price running for this. Leafeon. Master Ball. So I've been thinking about doing a scoreboard, everybody. And I'm wondering exactly how it should be hosted. Should it be like a sheet on the table? Should it be a channel in Discord? Maybe it could be both. So for example, Mr. McChicken should go right on that scoreboard. He pulled a manga. That's definitely a top chase pull. That'd be 44. All right. Oh, this thumbnail could be trimmed a little bit, huh? You should thumbnail with the few goddess story to grab the boys' attention. It's a funny way to think of it. All right, there it is. Perfect. McChicken says, yeah. The question is, what do we do, McChicken? Do we make the list based off of your real name, or do we make the list based off of your YouTuber name? How should we do it, huh? I love McChickens with the double cheeseburger. What if instead of a list like this, they were just rotating energy cards? Like, let's see, like what we do right now with the gym battles. My YouTube name is my real name. Give me a moment here. All right. So I grabbed some more Weiss Nikke because I know we have a big order of that coming up. Popping that over there. All right. So here's this. Okay. Hey, what's up, Corrupted Beirut? How's it going, guys? Welcome. Welcome to our late night live stream. We have a truly late night live stream. It starts late at night. This is the beginning of the stream. Okay. How are these closed? It is. Can't wait for you to do that BGS submission. Yeah, me too, man. All right. We'll just take that. There it goes. All right. And now let's grab an energy card. Give you the fighter energy, because I feel like you're a real fighter. You got that fighting spirit. Okay. You were Gilberto Cedillo, is that right? Mr. Gilberto? So here's what we'll do. Watch this. I think that would look better if we did it differently. Okay, let's see. Give you a fire energy instead. Let's Strawberry pulled a lot of mangas too. She did, she did. How do you think the scoreboard should work? Should it work based off of card value, or should it just be based off of the net number of pulls? I feel like it's simpler to just track the number of big pulls you've made. Let's do it. Okay. So you've got one. You're the first person we're doing this for. All right, cool. Put this back. So now when you guys pull a absolute chase pull out of a set, that is the number one pull, you'll get a scorecard. And we'll keep track of who pulls the most of those. It'll be fun. If we had tracked that for 6 years, we'd have a very interesting scoreboard. All right. Maybe what we can do is we can retroactively put those scoreboards together, right? Like if you can say, yeah, that was me that pulled this, that, and this. Okay, so now we've got an order from Tyler Franson. Tyler says, put away that Glaceon. You got it. The Glaceon is being put away from Mr. Tyler. Strawberry pulled a lot of mangas too. Tammy's here. Mammy Tammy's here. Good, just getting off work, working on the birthday, so I have money later this week on the cardboard addiction. Just having a good time. I like that. Tyler Franson. Slab away. That was an empty box wrapped in plastic. WTF. Yeah, that's how it works. All right, we're heading over here to set this up for you, Mr. Tyler. I really don't like this music. Let's try Video Game Synthwave Beats Volume 3. All right. So back to this. Tyler. May 25. Tyler. Oops. Tyler. Franson. Glaceon. $100. All right. That's set up. I will pop this in here. And now we have to give Mr. Anthony Kalura another $73. So, $735. Okay, $735. I pulled that God Pack. Can I score? Hee hee. Now, the God Pack, it had a Umbreon in it, didn't it? But then again, it was a Korean card. I don't know. Should Korean cards be allowed to score? I mean, I think what we should do with the Korean cards is you should have to pull 2 chase pulls to count as 1. So maybe we could do like a half for a Korean. That sounded a bit odd. But what I mean to say is, you know, the Korean cards cost half as much or less. And so it seems like it would be too easy to sort of buffer your score with Korean pulls. Yeah, that sounded a bit odd, didn't it? All right. I pulled 3 mangoes so far. 3 mangoes. Here's that. Here's Drowsy. Here's Umbreon. And here's Slowpoke. Nice. How's that Sylveon? Only 20 bucks. Which one? What's Sylveon for 20 bucks? You have a Sylveon. So we can do that. If Sarah remembers she has 3 mangoes, we can say Sarah, Dusen, Betty, 1, 2, 3, like that. All right, Miss Sarah. Oops. I challenge you to an arm wrestling competition. Yeah? I'm pretty crazy. All right, next we have a big order. Jonathan Cham, 5 boxes of English Weiss Nikke. All right, 5 of these. Get ready, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's try to keep these separated from each other so I don't grab too many or too few. All right, 5 of these, everybody. Let's get ready. Here goes. So we will pull him an SEC. Yep, $20 for that PSA 10 Sylveon. If you like it, you should grab it. Wow, you really can't tear this anymore. The wrap is too solid out of plastic. It's crazy. The plastic isn't going to tear. I don't like that. Okay. All right. Oh, he said hits. All right. Got to pull the number 1 hit in order to get one of those scores on the scoreboard. Okay. Slipping this. If it was the Espeon, I would. That art is best in a set. Let's move these over real fast. I got some bulk cards here. There we go. All right. So box number 1. Hollow. Well, we got to thank Mr. JC, man. He's placing some big orders today. It is. Mr. Jonathan Cham opened 5 boxes of this. It is in the daytime stream, and now he's opening 5 more. He's going super deep. Wow, be sure to grade this one. That's nuts. What's her name? Annis. Annis? It is. Annis? What? I've never bought a whole One Piece booster box. Here it is. Very nice. Then he says he bought one here and got a mango. Yep. Very nice. Has some good luck, man. Give him the signature. I'd like to see him pull a signature. I mean, if he's 10 boxes deep, how could he not pull a signature? Ah! There we go. There's a signature right there. Ah! Dragon of the Deep Guillotine. All right, there's a signature. Probably not the best signature. You know, I'm looking at it, and my immediate impression is that she's fully clothed. There we are. There we go. A signature that on this character would have been better, huh? Look at that strap, dude. It's ridiculous. All right. Okay. I'm waiting for that trade, says Mr. Whipple. It's a trade for gold. Is that right? There it is. Here it is. And so what you're doing is you got some grams for me, and now you'd like to sell them back as store credit. Is that right? Did you already pick a price out that you're interested in? Here it is. Yes, There we are. Okay, putting that back. That was box number 1. Let's get box number 2. APZ, join me on the journey and let's find out. Box number 2, everybody. We're going to be opening 5 boxes of this. I have 2 tops that I've pulled on here. The SSR White Darth Vader and the China Gold Giratina V-Star. China Gold Giratina V-Star. I don't know what that one is. You mean like gold border? The Darth Vader, he would count. Yeah, you would have a scorecard. So if you'd like me to put one for the Darth Vader, I can do that for you. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Yes. You guys like the idea of the scorecards? Here we are. All right. It could also be, the scorecard could work differently. It could be like a card with a minimum value. Like it could be a minimum value of $400, right? Because some chase cards and some sets just aren't worth as much as others. Or like it could be every total $400. So like, for example, let's say somebody pulled out an $800 card. Maybe that should be worth two spots, 2 scores, you know, because he probably opened that out of a much more expensive set. Oh, from V-Star Universe. Yeah, I'd say that counts too. Sure. But you pulled it out of the Chinese set, huh? But that wasn't super cheap either. I remember the Chinese set. It was a little pricey, wasn't it? All right. One set that's been selling extremely fast is EB2 because we have it at just $48 a box. It is a ridiculous low price. There are a couple other items at a ridiculous low price. Kaiju number 8. Ooh. Kaiju number 8. Dragon Ball Fusion World Blaze, which is super, 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 super cheap. And these are all sets we just want to get rid of. That's it. We don't care about anything else. We're just getting rid of them. Okay, here's a holo. And here's a holo. And, all right, here's a holo. And here's a holo. I was impressed with some of the prices. Had to buy. There we go. That's our moving sale. We're going to move out of here. I think we're going to Florida. I was doing more and more and more research, and I'm leaning toward Florida, it seems. It is. All right. Did you know Florida actually beats Texas now for the number of billionaires that it has? The number 1 state for billionaires is California. Number 2 is New York. Number 3 is Florida. So people who have, you know, the most money in the whole world, they're choosing to live in 3 places: New York, California, and Florida. Texas is number 4. Very interesting. I have a suspicion it's the beaches. That's what it is. Florida has so much beach. And so my thoughts are, you know, if the billionaires can live anywhere they want, and they're preferring certain places, there must be something nice about those places. We are. Florida, Mr. Coming to California so we can visit you. Yeah, California sounds really cool and nice. When I talk to ChatGPT a lot about it, it kind of tells me you should probably go to Florida because of the no taxes. Here it is. All right. That's actually one of the reasons to leave Missouri. Missouri doesn't have no taxes, although they're talking about doing it, which is really interesting. Florida also has Florida Man. OP11 is starting to look like my favorite set. Yeah, but Hurricanes, though, that's risky. I don't know. Maybe I'll send all my cards to PSA Vault. Who knows? Maybe I'll send my most valuable items in my entire collection to PSA Vault. I made enough content on them. No, that stinks, doesn't it? I mean, maybe as an insurance plan, I send half of my cards to PSA Vault. Part of the insurance plan is don't even have the cards on you. There. Here's Blanc. Move to Mexico. Florida Scots crazies. I hear some people do that. Some people move to Mexico, and they're just south of California, and they get all the same beautiful weather and beaches, but a much more affordable cost of living. And some of the towns right on the border have turned into basically a hub just for doing that. Although, how do the locals feel about that? Because they must be getting priced out of those areas. So that probably gets frustrating. You know. It is. All right. Good. Okay. We got this lady. I knew Florida was getting bad when agriculture became its second income list, passed up by the court system BS. Here we are. If you move to Florida, does that make you Florida Man? That might make me Florida Man. I've been to Florida a lot of times. I've been there like 5 times. Every time I go, I love it. It's great out there. Very humid. Maybe hotter than I'd like it to be. Okay, that is box number 3. This is box number 4. Very nice. Florida's trying to eliminate property taxes as well. Yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy. It is. Okay. All right. The AC bill gonna be crazy. Yeah, probably. We pay a pretty hefty AC bill out here, though, so because first it's freezing cold and then it's you know, blisteringly hot. It's 100 degrees in no time out here in Lake of the Ozarks. So it's not exactly heaven out here either. You just get a little season where you don't run the AC all day long. You get a little bit of fall, a little bit of spring. And then all of a sudden it's 100 degrees. And in the winter it's like 20 degrees. Which is, you know, milder than some places, but it's so cold you have to run the heat. So you're going to run the heat all winter. Your schedule's crazy. What's up, Charles? How's it going, man? Get a generator for when the storm will hit and knock out your AC. That's an interesting thought. There it is. All right. Yeah, because I guess if we lost power for a while, that could affect the stream a lot. Ooh. Okay. How much is a box of these? I'm trying to remember. So they're $8 each, 96, I think. How much are they? What's 8 times 12? It's 80 plus 16. Yeah, $96. All right, good. This is the box. I can smell it. You can smell it. You must have smelling through the TV powers. Do me a favor, guys, and smash that like button. All right. All right. Here's this. All right. What if there's no internet for weeks? You know, I'd actually lose a lot of money if there's no internet for a while. Maybe I will do a mobile stream somewhere. I've thought about going on vacation and doing a mobile stream then, too. There it is. All right. Okay. I've thought about maybe hiring a security team to watch over my home and then go out of town on a vacation and just stream when I'm out of town. And maybe we just do slab breaks or something like that. Okay, last box. One more chance for another Siggy. Will you vacation to Florida before moving? We've talked about that, but probably not. And I'll tell you why. Is because that vacation could cost around $2,000, $1,000 to $2,000, and that's money that could just go to a down payment. There it is. So I don't think it's necessary. What's really more important to me is an analysis of the change in price of things over time. I really want to buy a house where the house goes up in value the most. I don't know where that is in America. Let's say you just knew. Let's say someone tapped you on the shoulder and said, I know exactly which neighborhood's going to go up in price the most in the next 10 years. Wouldn't you just run over and buy one of those houses as soon as possible? That's what I would do. But you know what you guys could do if I moved out there? If I moved out. I do say if. But if I moved out there, you guys could go probably hang out on the beach or something. That'd be neat. Here it is. I think it's pretty hard to come meet me if I'm living in Lake of the Ozarks, because you actually have to drive into the Lake of the Ozarks. You can't fly into the Lake of the Ozarks. You can fly into Springfield, and then you got to drive from Springfield to Lake of the Ozarks. So yeah, you could drive in. Pretty hard to fly in. But if you lived in a major city or wealthy area, they'll definitely have an airport. Here it is. Here it is. Lancaster, California is up and coming. There's probably a lot of nice places in California. I don't have anything wrong with California. Sounds like a lovely place. But they will charge me about 13% taxes on my income. And Florida will charge me 0. 13% of the money you earn, or 0% of the money you earn. So, you know, I'm in this unique position to just kind of choose where to move. Because a lot of the times we're where we're at because of our parents. But I've got this unique ability to choose where I'm going to go. Just seems like it's smarter to go to a place with 0 taxes. Wow, look at that. That is crazy, bro. California has hidden gems. Well, I don't even think you need hidden gems. I think that they got a lot of valuable, desirable places to live with a lot of prestigiousness to it. It's that 13% taxes, man. 13% taxes is a lot. We get 75 degrees and sunny 300 days out of the year, though. Yeah, that is nice. I hear a lot about that. You'd be surprised. There's a lot of places in America that also get a lot of sunshine. For example, Nevada gets that pretty much too. Nevada has something very similar to that. If you're talking about, not if you're talking about Las Vegas. Now, Las Vegas gets to 100 degrees. They roast you in Nevada. But if you're in the other one, what's the other place? Reno? If you're in Reno, it's kind of like that. But they get a hotter summer eventually, and they get a cooler winter. But I actually don't mind seasons because that's where I grew up. Here it is. Makes Christmas cool, does it? I like that cold air. But yeah, I mean, there's places in Florida that basically do something very similar to that. Maybe it gets a little warmer, but that's not a problem. I mean, it allows you to go swimming in the water. Here we go. That was 5 boxes. I was talking about that, how, you really need the temperatures to get hotter to enjoy the water. That's true for Hawaii. Hawaii gets that really swimmable water because Hawaii gets up to 90. And the people out there, they're not complaining about that. They're not going, oh, man, if only Hawaii was 70 degrees. But, during the morning time and the nighttime, the air temperature cools. It cools down, and you get those temperatures anyways, which is kind of how it works out here, too. So let's say the month of June, it's getting into the highs of like 85, right? Which is it's a little hot. Well, at the beginning of the day, at the end of the day, it's like perfect. But yeah, it gets a little hot near the end, near the peak. Not near the end, near the peak. When the sun's right above you. It is. But it's those blistering summers that are really tough. Man, don't compare Nevada to California. Not even comparable. We are. All right, we'll toss this up here. Well, the people living in Nevada might disagree with you. I'm not living there. I'm just saying, all these places across the country, if you look at them on a globe, there's a whole belt of countries at a similar point on the equator. And you're right. Some places get a little colder. Some places get a little hotter. But it's really not as severe as perhaps you think it is. It is. All right. All right, let's see. So that was a big order from Jonathan Cham. Thank you so much, Jonathan. Now we have Diane Bailey, 5 tops the movie and shipping. Diane has returned. Yay! What's up, Diane? So glad to have you again. Is this a pre-order? 5 hours ago. This is a pre-order. All right, cool. Nevada stays hot at night. It's like 90 at 10 p.m. You're talking about Las Vegas. You're talking about Las Vegas. Reno's like 7 hours north of Las Vegas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. All right. Yeah, Las Vegas is hot. You're correct. That's a desert. But you can live in the mountains in Reno, and there's snow-covered mountains out there. Like Lake Tahoe, for example. The water in Lake Tahoe can't get that hot because it's all melted snow from the mountain caps. Mountain snow caps. So here we have it, Miss Diane Bailey. Hopefully you're watching this on the replay. We're hoping to pull you some great holographic cards, like the multiple Charizards in this set, but there's also Venusaur and Blastoise. I went to Vegas recently, and there's a lot of fun things to do. Mister would never get bored there. True, and that has been a temptation, because that is a no-tax state as well. Ooh, Ivysaur. But the 100-degree weather is really too big of a bummer for us. We don't want to do it. Okay. We've lived in 100-degree weather out here in Missouri. We don't want to do it again. We don't want to live in a place that has 100-degree weather for months. Having it for 1 full month is enough. Everything is endorsed, though. Yeah, I get that. There you go. All right. Okay, so there's your holo Ivysaur. Here's your Dratini. AC everywhere. 100 degrees isn't too bad. Nah. Last year, Las Vegas got up to 120 degrees or something like that. It's 118. And I'm not going to lie, that's too scary for me. I don't want to do it. Like I said, we get 100 degree out here, and it lasts for about 1 month, and it doesn't get much above 100. And even that's so sweltering, I wouldn't move to a place that does that for several months. It's just too extreme. There, ooh, War Turtle die cut. Or, like if it was 100 degrees for like 1 month, or like 90 degrees for 4 months or something like that, I could do that. But when it gets so extreme, it's like, I don't know, I'm tapping out. I haven't even gone there and I'm tapping out. Finally, back to Pokemon. Hell yeah, dude. Got some beautiful Pokemon cards getting open. These are vintage Pokemon cards. This order cost $409, by the way. $409. Togepi in trouble. Look at that Togepi. Very cute. I think humidity is worse than heat. There you are. It might be. Who knows? Some people like saunas. The future looks bright. The Temple of Mewtwo. Okay, here is Introduction. Ooh, scary. 90 seems like 100 in Florida and lasts from April to October. There it is. And here is Introduction. Ooh. Yeah, we have close to 0 humidity. Here we are. Very nice. And... oh, are you talking about California again? Let's see. Here's the Battle of Champions. Yeah, for California, I think we can actually afford a home out there. I think the biggest drawback is the taxes. Here's Dragonair and Underwater Adventure. Ooh. We want to be able to retire when we're older. And so keeping 13% of our income each year, we think will help us reach that retirement at a reasonable age, rather than, you know, waiting a couple extra years or something. All right. Ooh, could it be Charizard? Blastoise. Oh, yeah. I hate humidity. Boo, California. Oh, Arizona. Arizona, very cool. Arizona's a popular place, isn't it? Here's the ultimate match. You know it's not a popular place? Missouri. You don't hear people get excited about Missouri very often. And I've lived here my whole life. Here it is. It's definitely got some benefits, like a lower cost of living, right? Here we are. All right. But I feel like Missouri probably has fewer like absolute advantages over other states. Some states have some absolute advantages with their, you know, Mother Nature kind of stuff, like the beautiful places you can go. Colorado's got the mountains. The tail end of the race. Wyoming's got mountains. Very nice. Montana's got mountains, I think. North Carolina's got mountains. It's got the Smokies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here's 6 of these. Missouri has crime. There it is. Okay. Does the climate affect the condition of my cars if they're sealed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only if you were to store them outside, I imagine. There it is. If you're storing them in an indoor air-conditioned area, shouldn't matter. All right, cool. That was really neat. Again, that was a $409 order from Miss Diane. She really likes the Topps Pokemon. These Topps Pokemon booster packs are special. They have 0 stickiness, no stickiness at all. That's very hard to find with any Topps product. I did forget the scorpions, but they are small, attracted by paper and cardboard. We get scorpions out here in Lake of the Ozarks, actually. We found one in the blue house. We haven't found one in this house. But the blue house, at night, we noticed something glowing on the floor, and it was like a baby scorpion. We'd never seen scorpions before. We'd never seen them back in St. Charles, St. Louis. So out here we saw... oh, wait, we don't want this. What we want. So we'd never seen that before. It was kind of cool, actually. But the person who sold the house to us, we met their girlfriend. It was a couple. He was an older guy, and he had like a younger girlfriend. And she was talking about how much she hated the scorpions. And she was like, look out for them. We're like, all right. And fair enough, there was scorpions. Okay, that look good. I think that's good. All right, very nice. Monsoon season coming up. Some flash floods. I sent you a Discord message with my price range. All right, good. So that's for Miss Diane. Now, Diane's got some nice cards to ship. All right. Still got that from Mr. Wrath. Here's Diane Bailey from 1024. She's got a lot, huh? Who's this? Andy Dirksen, huh? Andy Dirksen. Okay. Hey, yo, mister, you're sis. What? Oh, damn, Glendale's nice. Arizona has sandstorms, but when it rains, it rains. Okay. Okay. Diane Bailey. Bag number 1. Bag number 2. Good. What should I name my firstborn child? Muhammad. Hey, let's see. Was that helpful? So Diane hasn't shipped in a while. I'm just going to go ahead and log back into PayPal, make sure there were no changes. I was thinking of moving to Arizona. It's real nice. Still love it. Name him Goombas. All right, let's take a quick look. Here it is, Miss Diane. Send those orders in, guys. If you'd like to have a busy night, send those orders in. Okay, looks like Diane has not moved. All right. Very popular name. Yeah, suppose it is. All right, hit and print. All right. I'll just warn Alexis that this is expensive. Name him Harry Hetto. Florida is better, says Dragonfire. Now, why do you say that, Mr. Dragonfire? Are you from Florida? What do you have to say about Florida? Setting this up over here. I was reading that a lot of business owners are relocating to places like Texas and Florida for the tax benefits. In fact, didn't Logan Paul do something like that? He moved to Florida, didn't he? All right. Dark Celery, $105. Garchomp Giratina. Hitmonlee. You got everything there, says Dragonfire. Here's a new one on the table. You might not have seen this one. This is Blues Tactics from Unified Minds, and it is $175. And here is Lucario Melmetal, still hanging about, hanging a boot. Okay, Puerto Rico. Did he actually move to Puerto Rico? All right, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got Pidgeot Rainbow. Ooh, already recently priced. This Dusclops for $19. I feel like that's accurate based on what we've seen. Why not for $19? Tyranitar. Oh, this is going to go up actually because we ran out of these. I didn't realize I had another one. No, actually, do I even need the red? I don't think we need the red marker for this, to be honest. Great card. Sells every time it goes up here. Okay, and this guy was priced in April. I don't really think you need to look into it if it's priced as recently as April. We're still technically in April, right? Yeah. So this is good. The farther south you go in Florida, the more north you get. What? What? All right, cool. How's it going, guys? This is the late night stream. It's 2:45 a.m. in the morning. Let's see what we have next. Teresa McHaney, 6 Glory of Team Rocket, and the rest towards Slab Away. Slab Away. All right, give me a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, perfect. Okay. Long wait time. Actually, super short wait time. Super short wait time. Okay. This is for our friend Teresa McHaney. So 8 times 6 is 48. And you sent in 60. So you want to do $12 toward your slab away. Sounds good to me. All right. Because Miami is just like New York City. Oh, I see what you're saying. Miami, huh? That's a cool place. That's near Palm Beach, where all the billionaires are living, right? They're living in Palm Beach, just north of Miami. Here's Zapdos. And a cold one. Cold one. All that wealth out there just takes one really bad hurricane to destroy a lot of it. It's kind of scary when you think of it. Miami is okay compared to 40 years ago. I thought rocket packs were $6.50. Oh, you're right, actually. I'm sorry. I did my math wrong. My bad. That's why. $39. That's why you don't want to leave the math up to me. I was thinking of Weiss Nikke, which is $8 a pack. That's the new set. That's the set in the thumbnail. So my bad. Yeah, these are 6.5. Yeah, be sure to mention how much you want to actually do to slap away. My bad. All right, Teresa, you want to help me out by doing the math ahead of time. All right. How's it going, Silver Umbreon? How are you tonight? I was thinking of the $8 Nikke packs. There you go. So that would mean $21 towards slab away. Toss it up there. Okay, let's jump over here. Teresa with the TH. Triplet cats. So you have 130 minus 21 is 109. $109 remain. Okay, let's check out Joshua Whipple real fast. He says, so 2 grams of gold. Let me look into it. All right. Oops, excuse me. It's in your bag, huh? Let's jump over here. Mr. Joshua. Tampa, Florida is much better to live. There it is. Oh, there it is. Joshua Whipple. All right, Joshua Whipple's doing a trade with me for the gold. All right, beautiful. I might as well leave these like this. This sleeve can be reused. All right, you've got it. $280 of store credit is back to you. Something tells me I might need that bag in a second here. Okay. $280. Because all the Puerto Ricans moved to Florida, man, they were all over kissing me in Poinciana. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Puerto Ricans. They're part of our American there it is, America territory, country, whatever you want to call it. The Democrats want to give them the right to vote all the time. It is. And the Republicans say no, 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 no. Because they're worried it'll change the voting outcome, but not in their favor. Oops. but Puerto Rico is part of America. Look at that. Chunk of gold left. All right. Hey, mister, there was a slab I wanted in the Prices Slabs channel. Can I still buy it? The Celebrations Gray Ninja. Yeah, we could still probably sell that to you. I think we'd have to dig it up and reprice it probably. But I bet you the price hasn't changed. It could have even gone down. Just let me know when you want to do that, and I can go hunting for it, okay? So, Joshua Whipple, you now have $280 to spend on whatever you please. Did you have something in mind? We have an order now from our friend Gilberto Cedillo. 3PRB1, Mr. 3PRB1 English, I think, right? Here it is. Some really big pulls come out of here. If I go back to Florida, it would be Tampa, Clearwater, or Key West. Puerto Rico is a commonwealth to the United States. Heck yeah, dude. All right, you ready? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. How much? The Celebrations Gray Ninja. It would probably be based off of a cheapest buy now price. I don't know how I priced it last time. Did I price it with a red label? Do you remember? Was it red label? We are. Ooh. Ooh, Luffy. The older Ricans where I lived were hard workers. It'd be 110 out. They'd be cutting grass, working in the yard. Here we are. Very nice. Okay. All right. Well, no crazy manga pull in 3 packs. I can tell you that. America, I'm Tampa. I love it where I'm at. I can leave my car open and no problem. Nice. Is somebody moving? Yeah, apparently Tammy's moving to Florida. She was talking about it. Let's grab Gilberto. Let's see. No red label. I believe it was at 235. No red label. On Celebrations Greninja. I find that hard to imagine because that card was a hold, not a sell. The Greninja is definitely a break card. I bought it to do a break, not to sell it for the same price I bought it at. I would have bought it very recently. Give me a second here. You sure he wasn't a red label? I guess it doesn't matter. I should be able to pull him up here. It's Mister that will be moving. I'm just teasing you. Electivire. Banana trees, pineapple plants, orange trees in your yard. Let's see. Oh, here it is. It was a red label, but it was around 255. So it was a red label, but it was about 255. Okay. All right. Okay. I want one of those canal homes. They're like lake houses. They basically are lake houses, but they give you access to the water, and that can lead out into the ocean. And I'd love to own one of those houses. I don't know if I'll ever own a boat, but I feel like those are really good houses to hold because that's where the wealth will go. Trying to own one of those. Let's see. Because of the boating lifestyle for the wealthy, you know. Okay. So let's see what we can do here for this card. All right. So that is an English one. And you can see my price used to be $255 as a red star price. A red label price. And now the cheapest one has moved over to $290. So that's why we needed to cancel that channel, is because the prices on these slabs change. That's what happens. All right. Well, that's pretty cool, man. Greninja. Gold Star. So obviously that label there is now out of date. Let's see. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, look. So back in the day when I priced this, and I don't know how long ago I priced it, I picked a red label price of $255, but it last sold for $320. So maybe when I put the price on this, it was considered a lot, but I was actually predicting that that should be a red label card, and that was the correct prediction. I might hold him for a minute. I might not reprice him at the moment. I might give him more time to cook because I'm going to host a break on this eventually. That's my goal, and so I might let it cook a little longer. All right, Mr. You'll be closer to me. What? I want to be closer to you. All right. Mr. Joe Jam plays games. Hey, from the UK. What's up, man? Joe Jam. All right. So, Gilbert's been taken care of. Thank you, Gilbert. And now it is my job to inform you guys that there are no orders in the queue. The queue is empty. If you'd like to open some cards, go ahead and send in an order. We have some really great stuff getting opened. You saw Diane opened like 6 packs of this right here. This will sell out. These are Topps the First Movie vintage Pokemon cards, and they have no stickiness. We've proven they're not sticky. So these are very popular, and no Charizard yet. There's a good Charizard to pull out of this box, so people will be looking for that. $80 a pack's on those. They're kind of for high rollers. I could just open the whole thing myself and grade the whole thing myself. So there's no real reason for me to sell those, except that I want you guys to have something fun to open. Vintage SpongeBob. We got these Minecraft sets. This special Animal Crossing set. We're going to have more of this Minecraft coming soon. If you want, you can buy this 1 pack for $9 if you'd like to buy this one. This is super popular. The Halo packs are selling fast at $16 a piece. Here's Oshinoko Volume 2. We got Sneaker Bunko at 6.5. This is not selling very fast, I noticed. We might have to drop this one. We'll look into that one. Here is OP11, very popular. We have a case of this open right now. Tears of the Planet, Holo Live Elite Spark, fresh case, Dragon Ball. This is the serialized one. Here's Battle Partners. I almost said Battle Styles. Battle Partners and Heat Wave, very nice. We've got this Terra Festival, Korean Terra Festival for $75 a box. Solo leveling is now $10 per pack. It's cheaper. Here's Milo Pony. I know you guys love Milo Pony. Fortnite, Pokemon Gym, and Topps Finest X-Men. It's actually me, Joseph Leader. I changed my thing because I'm going to stream myself. Getting blasted on Rust. Nice. Well, good luck to you with your stream. I hope you get 1 million viewers. And if you ever get famous, be sure to give me a shout out, okay? Well, let's take a quick look into this Legacy collection. We did sell some of this when it first released. Let's see if the price has changed that much on it. Okay. Back when we first got into this, you couldn't get any. Legacy collection box. All right. Japanese version. Here's the English version. So we're going to go ahead and lower the Legacy collection because we want people to actually open the Legacy collection. We don't want this to sit here forever. We want to actually see what's in it. I think when the set first came out, it was really, really hard to stock it. And a bit more time has passed. Maybe there's more of it now. I don't know. But it looks like based on the market, we can definitely lower this. This is coming down to a more reasonable $7. Please take a minute to buy some of this and enjoy it and see what you pull, okay? That's Legacy collection falling by $2. Sometimes we drop the price on things. Sometimes prices move up too, so you got to look out for that. Kind of like this constantly moving. Let's see. That's One Piece. Where does this get priced? Final Fantasy. Here it is. Legacy collection coming down to $7 a pack. Ooh, you know it's really good to open? The Soldier's Return is really good to open. I've got good Soldier's Return product coming out of a master case. How many packs in the gem box? I can't remember. Chris Antonucci, I was looking up any info about TCC grading, and only your videos came up. Do you know anything about the grading company serial number to look up? You talking about my grading company? Cardconomist Grading? Yeah, I know stuff about it. Would you like me to answer a question? they don't have a website to look up serial numbers. No, those numbers just help us know which slab we're on. That's it. They don't correlate with, like, for example, like some sort of database on a website. Those cards are personally graded by me, and so every card has been graded by me, and that's it. That's the trick to it. Of course, I didn't do the encapsulations, though. It was another guy doing the encapsulations. So if he ever made maybe a typo, a 9 where it should have been a 10, I can't account for that. But every one of those cards were handled by me, and I handed out the grade on all of them. And so it's just a bit of fun. Kind of like if Logan Paul could grade your card, or pick some Pokemon guy you like and he could grade your card. And so I considered it a bit of a passion project, and it's still available. It's just really expensive. I almost did some encapsulation today. Cameron was supposed to come over and start learning encapsulations, but he called off again today. He's having trouble with transportation. Trading Card Collector Company. Oh, no, TCC stands for TheCardconomist. Yeah, so TCC is TheCardconomist, TCC, like this. Actually, I think there's another company that also has TCC so we have TCCG and they have TCC. So be careful. It might be a different company. It should, if it looks like mine, you'll know it looks like mine. Let me show you what mine looks like, because mine looks like my thumbnail. Here it is. So there's a TCC grading card right here. So if it doesn't look like this, it's not me. It's some other group. Okay. You need an Excel spreadsheet with read-only access. All right, so let's see. Next up, we have an order from our friend Gabriel Tree Hugging Cow. 2 Halo Upper Deck. That's right, you were saying you really like the Halos, and so you've been buying some of those Halos. Let's move some of these back behind me. Okay. All right, and now where would we have put those Halos? Because I still don't see them. Have you guys tried out the, oh, here they are. Have you guys tried out the Playboy cards that have a potential Donald Trump pull in them? Those have been selling, actually. We've sold quite a number of those. Those are $10 a pack. You have a chance for Donald Trump to be pulled, and he's a very expensive card if you can get him to grade 10. There he goes. Google got you confused with a different company. There you go. So yeah, there's it's unfortunate, but there's another grading company with nearly the same acronym, and so we get confused a lot. But mine is the obvious one because it's got the red swirl. See, so that's how you know that one's actually one of mine. All right, check my message above. Says Zen. If I buy an entire box of Carddass Nikke, can I keep it sealed? Says Mr. Zen. We could probably work that out. Yeah, we could probably do that. There it is. All right, let's see. Whenever you do ship, you'll want to mention that you're shipping out an entire box of Nikke, and we'll have to be careful that you don't go over the weight limit for the $40 shipping. Ooh, look at that. So nice. That slab was only $7. Yep, it's kind of a junk slab. I'm selling it for someone else as well. I think he originally wanted it to just be free, and I said, I can get that sold for you. Look at this Cortana, man. Damn, bro. Halo 4 Cortana could get it. I'll buy a case of the EB2, says Joshua Whipple. You're going to buy a case of EB2 and have it all open. Is that right? So you have 280 here, which means you'll need a little more over that. I'm open-minded. Are you open to mind? Okay. Grab this. If we train Mr. Cameron up on encapsulations, we might be able to get some TCC grading going again. That'd be nice. All right, all right, all right. Here's the Arbiter. That looks nice. And here's a Jackal. Okay. It's gonna send in 2 payments. Oh, you're kind of close, huh? Credit card number 1 and credit card number 2. Just kidding. I sent for the Dusclops and the $7 card. Nice. All right. Feeling like a baby. That's called HoloLive. Feeling like a baby. The Dusclops and the HoloLive. Now, Mr. Gabriel, let's find your bag. Those are Halo Upper Deck packs. They're actually considered from a hobby box. There's another Halo set. It's the same Halo set, actually. They have retail packs, but the hobby packs are the more valuable ones that you want to open. That's what we have. All right, cool. All right, taking care of that. That transparent card is so cool. Oh, it's just the beginning, man. They get way cooler than that if you're lucky. They get way cooler than that. We've seen some really crazy ones. All right, we have a Christine Andrews Minecraft pack, please and thank you. So there goes that little Minecraft pack. Got to remember when they come back in, they're going to be $9. These were super popular. Okay. Ready? Did you guys see the one-of-one chicken jockey sold for like some, what was it, like $14,000 or something like that? So I don't think you can pull one-of-one. But if it's one-of-one, there's probably also like one-of-5 and stuff like that to go after. So pulling that would probably be the next best thing. There it is, Christine. Christine. Ah, Christine Andrews. Chicken jockey. Chicken jockey's serious business. Oh, you see these big poofy packs in the back here for Christine? Those are the bulk packs. We sell bulk packs for just $4 a piece. There they are. Bulk packs can be anything. They're definitely junk. And they're $4, and you get 10 pulls, which you can put into the Pokepop for fun if you wish. It's like Pokepop fuel. All right. Next up, we have Eddie Mendoza, 2 English Nikke boxes. All right, so the orders are coming in. We might have a case of EB2 to open in a second here. And why wouldn't we when the EB2 is so incredibly affordable? I mean, it's just a really good price. I had no idea they did Minecraft cards. I need them in my life. Yeah. There's a couple types of Minecraft cards. The one you saw us open, we're having more of those come in. We have some other types, too, that I would be happy to open for you. Or anyone. Where'd they go? Because I feel like people don't give these a chance enough. This is the base set, and this is a different one they printed later called Time to Mine. $5 and $6 to open these. They're really lovely. This one has a glow-in-the-dark card in it in each pack. And this one just has like different rarities that are all a lot of fun. But the designs in the two sets are pretty different. So give those a try. They probably have Chicken Jockey in them as well. I think the Time to Mine would have Chicken Jockey, wouldn't it? I don't remember if it does. Scent. Ooh, he's opening a case of EB2. All right. Be careful eating out. I just had food poisoning, diarrhea, and vomiting nonstop. For real? That sucks, man. I've had that before. Yeah, I've had that before, food poisoning. I think I got my first food poisoning at a restaurant called Pasta House. That's a St. Louis company. And then another place I got food poisoning from, Chevy's, Mexican food. That was both times, that was when I was younger, because I remember being sick at home. I don't think I've been food poisoned since then. So maybe I just get lucky, or maybe I don't eat out enough. Mine was from a can of tuna. I want to see you rip some Breaking Bad cards. Yeah, we got some Breaking Bad cards to consider. Those are pretty cool, definitely. All right. Look at that, guys. We're breaking 100 viewers. Nice. We had like 125 viewers in the daytime stream, and that stream, I just couldn't. People were just buying cards the whole time. I couldn't stop. It's crazy. It was so busy. It was unbelievably busy. This 2 hours and 10 minutes long daytime stream. Just crazy. I could probably start the daytime stream earlier and earlier at that rate. Here we are. I was like, dang, you're getting as many views as the nighttime stream gets. Thank you, thank you. This will be my second case. I'll buy maybe 2 more next month. You should hurry whenever you do it, because I tell you what, the box, the case, I'm trying to sell them on eBay. And if eBay eats them first, eBay gets them. Same with everything else. So everything on that moving sale list you see, it's all available to the eBay buyers, and they might get it first. Here it is. But you should, of course, buy it direct if you want it because you'll avoid the taxes. Here's this. Here's this. We are just getting rid of stuff. Getting rid of it. GameStop closed 10% of their stores. In Florida, it's crazy. 2 stores charge the name to Cardstop. GameStop. 2 stores changed their name to Cardstop. Is that legal? Are you saying that they after GameStop shut them down, they spun off into their own thing? Whoa, look at that. Okay. I remember back in 2021, the nighttime streams were way more popular than the daytime streams. Yeah, we got a thing going on where the daytime stream's getting real busy lately. It's really interesting. Here it is. Maybe it's just a good time slot. I don't know. But you know, we start this one really late at night, almost at 2 a.m. in the morning. Here we are. Here's this. Oh. Okay. Hat Girl. Very nice. Here's this girl here. Here's this girl. Here's this girl. This is for Mr. Eddie Mendoza. Mr. Eddie. All right. Here's this guy. Girl serving you dinner. All right. They're selling more cards and having card battles as well, twice a week. Crazy. Maybe that's where it's at these days, you know. Card shops, man. You know, it'd be nice if we moved to an area that had like a card shop that I could like work with or something. Like, I would love to be partial owner of a card shop. There it is. Ooh. All right. OP09 is a great pick. I want the Nami SR. They're selling more cards and have card battles. I know why you've been late. You and Mrs. are trying to make a baby. Well, she just stays up really late. But I'm not going to lie. It's not like we're not smashing. But the reason we're starting so late is because that's just when she likes to go to bed. She likes to go to bed real late. She goes to bed at the very last second. And then she wakes up at like 8 for her job. Since she's also a full remote worker and she works on her computer, she doesn't like wake up and shower and drive anywhere. She just climbs out of bed and gets on her laptop and that's it. She's clocked in. So yeah, she just stays up real late. All right. Just buy a card shop. There's that. Okay. Ooh. Mr. Eddie Mendoza. Thank you so much. No signatures in that round. Might tempt you to go a little deeper on it if it's not too dear. Yeah. Pies for everyone, made out of cream. Okay. Very nice. Let's get this rotated now. Kyogre. Kyogre's been spinning around on the table. Kairiki. Lycia's Appeal. That's Pikachu Silver Deck and Ponyta. Okay. We have an order. Carlton Wicks, 10 tour Slab-aways, 1 Pokey Shuffle. Carlton Wicks. You got it, Mr. Carlton. Let's see, up here. This goes down to 63. Boom. And then 1 Pokey Shuffle. Do you buy the English or Japanese for OP9? Oh, you must be talking to someone else. Here you go. Ready? That's a cold Latios coming out of the box. All right, nothing too crazy going on there. We have an order. Ivan Rodriguez, Feel Like a Nada and Dusclops. Okay, here it is. Ivan Rodriguez. Today I'm working on stretches so I can mobile when I'm older. Nice, man. This marker's so dead, dude. Gotta have this be readable. Okay. Now Yolan gets a little bit of that. Where's Yolan? Oh, here he is. Okay. I don't know what 70% of 7 is. Let's see what it is. Yeah, about $5. 131. I've seen older folks lose their ability to move fluidly early in life. What? Yeah, it's mostly just about how much you eat, though, right? Mostly just about how much you eat. That's the real problem. Here's Glory of Team Rocket. Ooh, I'm guilty of eating too much. Mega Sublist. That's for the Mew. Look at that, 4 spots over there. Fossil Sublist is moving as well. That's about halfway full. Fossil Booster Box Break. Fates Collide Break. Anthony took a spot over there, spot number 5. Keep an eye on those breaks, guys. Also, over here, the Brilliant Stars box break is now up to 2 out of 10. Ooh, very nice. All right. We have an order, Sarah, 2 OP EB2 boxes. Oh, yeah. This is for Miss Sarah. Miss Sarah, are you ready? You can eat very little, but you need to stretch. Oh, I'm not disagreeing with that. Here it is. Okay. I've seen all the folks lose their ability to move. There we go. The only, Master Set collection I have is Pokemon Crown Zenith. There we go. All right. Snip this up. Very good. Snip this up. Oh, yeah. All right, good. Did the Jumbo Charizard break finish? No, I believe there's 2 or 3 people in there. Jumbo Charizard, Lance's Charizard. Kind of interesting that that one was not more popular. I thought that one would be a fast mover, but that one has been kind of sluggish. All right, there we go. That's Lance's Charizard, Jumbo card. There it goes. Here goes, box number 1 for Miss Sarah. Miss Sarah, let's get it. All right. All right. All right. What do you want for your birthday present? Here's this. 3 smoochies. Here's a holo. And an SR. A holo. Oh, look at that guy. Ta-da! You got that guy. All right, here's Mr. Girthy Cucumber. What's up, man? Nothing like watching Mr. on the TV. That's right, we're live. We are live on the TV. Okay. Oh, SR. Holo. All right. All right. All right. Usopp. Yeah, oh yes, of course, Usopp. That's the one that I knew about. It's so great that we both knew about that, including me. Oops. Give me a second here. All right. Click. All right. I'm on Oblivion and Netflix. It's got Oblivion, Netflix. There you go. And TCC on all at the same time. There you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Spin. Beautiful. One more box, Miss Sarah. I spun it. That makes it extra lucky. Ow. my thumb. Is tucking still a thing at Target? What? Spin to win. Tell us the most embarrassing story about yourself, Sarah. That's what you have to do for your birthday. Recall an embarrassing moment for you. There we go. All right. Oops. Very nice. Okay. All right. Oh, ooh. Pulling the wet girl. All right. I saw a members only video of you walking. It's beautiful out there. It is. Oh, I'm surprised those videos are still up. I didn't think about that. Those are some old videos. This out here in Lake of the Ozarks. It's undoubtedly very pretty out here. We've lived here for 5 years. We're kind of looking for some new fun and adventure. We're going to try something new. What is? All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Did you ever find that Blaine's Arcanine? Ooh, yeah, I didn't go looking for it, I suppose. Blaine's Arcanine. Here it is. Here it is. Here's this. And here's this. There you have it. 2 whole boxes of EB2. Set this down over here, Britt. All right. Toss this away. Lovely. How you guys feeling tonight? You guys gonna wish Miss Sarah a happy birthday? Press 1 in the chat for Sarah to wish her a happy birthday. I want to see you guys spamming 1. Sarah. Let's see. Sarah. Okay. And put that there. And put this here. All right. That's gone off into your bag, Miss Sarah, as per the agreement we've made with each other. I did the accidental splits at work because I slipped and ripped my pants. Had to wear my jacket around my waist the rest of the day. Oh my God. That's funny, dude. Okay, number 1 will be Sarah. Number 2 shall be Alex. Hey, look at that. Alex made it on. Hey, look at that, Alex. 3 will make it Tammy. 4 will be PDX. And 5 will be Jordan M. Jordan M. All right, that's 5 spots being handed away on the free slab now. Oscar Resendez's turn is coming up. Mr. Oscar, are you ready? You were waiting a little while, Mr. Oscar. Nice primate there. Umbreon. Terrapagos. And Silas. All right, so Oscar ordered Blazing Aura box, 1 History of Z. Okay. Blazing Aura and a History of Z pack. There's that. And I didn't bring a Blazing Aura over here already, did I? Indeed I did. Haha. Look, there's even dust on top of it. Because it was gathering dust. How crazy. Okay. So these boxes of Blazing Aura are dirt cheap. Give them a try. If you look them up in the moving sale, these boxes cost, scroll up here, Blazing Aura is $38 for an entire box. That is getting pretty close to $1 per pack. Just $1. Getting pretty close to that. It's not quite that. It's like as cheap as Korean product. Doesn't make any sense. Here's some hollows. But obviously they might have printed too much of this or something. I don't know what it is. All right. Dragon Ball, when it starts shooting off to the moon, you'll wish you had some of this. Ready? I believe we've got an order for a whole case of EB2 coming right up. Okay. Damn, I can't stay awake lately. Ooh, you got me cursing. Oops. Can't stay awake? Might be because you're sleepy. A whole case, one whole case of EB2. Throw that away. Mr. Oscar. Oh, that looks really nice, actually. Look at that. Wow. I believe that is a hit card right there, everybody. Okay. What else? Hope they pull the Dawn. I hope they pull the Dawn. All right. All right. All right. Okay. All right. There it is. Wow, wow, wow. Says Mr. A. Perez. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. All right. Okay. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo. Listen to that music, man. Son Goku. Konnichiwa. Onisama. Okay, yeah, keep that card. That card's cool. Don't go anywhere. All right. Ooh, it's Vegito. I want to pull the manga. Yeah, I want to see you pull a manga. That would be fantastic. Well, this guy's looking creepy. All right. All right. You're definitely about to have a lot of One Piece cards. You're going to want those One Piece hollows, or do you want me to put them in bulk? Here's this guy. And one more card. Are you ready? Here goes. Power-up guy. Cool. I'm a couple seconds behind on the TV. What? You can't be a couple seconds behind. We don't allow that. Thank you, Mr. Oscar. Appreciate that. Hits only, please. Yeah, those One Piece hollows, they stack up, dude. They stack up like crazy. So this is for our friend, Mr. Oscar Resendez. I like the card you pulled right at the beginning. This one right here. That's really exciting. I like that. Okay. If you want another box of this, we have plenty of it, Oscar. Well, that's not true, actually. What we have is a couple loose boxes in a case. And if the case gets gobbled up by someone, we actually will have very little of this left. But as for right now, there's still some of this left to enjoy. So if you're a Dragon Ball lover, this is a set at an unusually low liquidation price. All right. I like that card also. It just looks really good, doesn't it? So Sarah is done. Says here 6 people in the queue. Jason Edwards, 4 Korean EV Heroes. 4 Korean EV Heroes. Here's Jotina. We're actually going to keep this card out. That just hit the table. Ivador's nice. For Alligator. Here's Duriatini. Ceruleuse. That's cheap. Ceruleuse. I think the Ceruleuse is kind of hard to see what's going on in that artwork. I think that's one of the problems with it. That's been repriced. This one's good enough. All right. Carvana. Yeah, that's good enough. All right. Good. Now, Jason, for Korean EV Heroes. Korean EV Heroes is one of the fastest selling sets of all time on this channel. People love that set, and it looks like we got some right over here, right over Schmear. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on a strict budget till I get back to work. Yeah, that is a smart move. Sniff of that. This is for you, Jason Edwards. Hello, Jason. How are you tonight? Cold. Cold. The flower flourishes. Cold. All right. Cool, man. I don't know why I just sleeved that. That was unnecessary. Now let's go find your bag. It is Jason Edwards. Mr. Jason. Anything interesting happening in the news? I didn't notice anything happening in the news. Did you guys? Joshua Whipple, add to store credit. Oops. This is it. We're running into the Joshua Whipple order. All right. 400. Okay. And how much did you need for a case? 48 times 12, 576. So in between that order, you have Mr. Jorge Quinones, and he says, 1 Top's first movie, 2 Journey Together, 2 Trump Playboy. Trump! All right, let's try to pull that Donald Trump card. Now, I always tell this, if you're not a fan of Donald Trump, you can try to pull it and then have the card get cut in half, and if you do that, I'll turn that into a clip for you, okay? Because we don't have a clip like that. I think people would find that very funny. Okay. You didn't see Trump go off on a reporter because Trump believed a fake Photoshop image of tattoos. I did not see that, no. Here we are. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there we go. So that is technically a Trump Playboy card. Ooh, Trump Playboy card. But it is not the card. So this one features him down here. And I've seen people selling this. But what you want is the actual card of that. Huge interview he did on ABC. You'll see it soon, I suppose. Did he say anything interesting in the interview? Yes. All right. I don't suppose he probably did. These cards are kind of lewd, I guess, but there's no nudity. No nudity on these. That's what's most important. So we can scroll through these. Oops. And there it is. So no full Donald Trump card in this round. Are we more likely to have another pandemic via COVID or nuclear warfare? I don't know. Maybe everything will just be fine. 2 Journey Togethers. All right. COVID. It came out of a Chinese lab, huh? You have to wonder sometimes if they released it on purpose during the elections because they didn't want Donald Trump to be reelected. This. All right, there we go. Like, if people were working on bioweapons and they actually released a bioweapon, what would it look like? Maybe it would look just like COVID. Maybe it would behave just like COVID. There it is. All right. But who knows? That's just conspiracy, really. Car dealerships are selling Pokemon. Are they actually? Dang, dude. He doubles down on the Photoshop. When the reporter says that's Photoshop, then Trump was like, no, it's not. It's real, but it's clearly Photoshop. Feels like a skit. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Here it is. So, 1 Top's first movie. Let's get that Top's first movie. Ready? Very nice. Ah, my legs. I've never had a Monster in my life. Like a Monster energy drink? All right, that's it. I'm getting you a Monster energy drink. I remember when Monster energy drinks first came out. People around me were buying them like it's cool. Yeah, I got a Monster energy drink. It's like a whole vibe. Not anymore. Now there's a ton of them too. Ooh. This one card sells for over $100. I think we saw it for like $300 as a 10. This one card. That's a good pull. That pull might be better than the holo you pulled. So that's what you're trying to pull. This card right here, guys. And you're trying to pull that as a holographic too, by the way. Okay. Do. Okay. All right. These are so nice. Charizard. Rawr. Boop. Got a freaking ad from the ad blocker. Guess it's their right to give me ads since I used their product for free. That like that right there. Okay, let's go ahead and get this up in your bag. Hyundai pumping out prismatic. Monster salted caramels. Red Bull over Monster all day. Nah. What are you talking about, dude? I've had Red Bull. Red Bull's like drinking piss and vinegar. Monster times 1,000, bro. No, but honestly, I don't like either of those. I don't like the main Monster flavor. All right. Joshua Whipple, open that case of EB2. All right, Joshua Whipple has now ordered a case of EB2. I'm going to go get it. I'll be back. Where will I even keep it, I wonder? I should have brought a drink in here. I'm so stupid. I'm so thirsty. All right. So, let's start putting this together for you. My girlfriend doesn't understand how I can drink coffee and go to sleep. I've done that before. You can only do that if you're somebody who consumes a lot of caffeine, basically. If you consume it real regularly, you can drink and go to sleep. Coffee does nothing for me either. There we have it. That's what a case looks like, and now I need to start stacking them somewhere. I think I'll stack some right over here, and then I'll stack some right over here. Actually, I think most of it can just be stacked right over here. So we're stacking it on the floor to my left. Don't mind showing those off for you. I think it's fun when people open a whole case of anything. All right, let's do it. Scooby-Dooby, Scooby-Gronk. How much is a case? $576. We got 2 of them left if you want one. Then we're all done. We got an open case, this case, and 2 sealed ones left. Whole case of first edition Fossil coming up. That'd be fun to watch. I'd watch that. All right. Is this dud set? Is this a dud set? No, not at all. It's got a nice Luffy manga in it. Let's pull it. Ready? Nothing's really a dud set, you know what I mean? All right. Oh, the moose. Okay. Oops, come on. So he has said he's not keeping the hollows, which is nice of him, because it's going to save us a little bit of time. Oh, wow. Not a lot of SRs on this box. Interesting. Yeah, just not a lot of SRs. Weird. Okay. That was fast. That was 1 out of 12 boxes. Okay, box number 2. Okay. Mister got me chasing gold and looking at coins. Well, keep in mind the majority of my collection will actually still just be Pokemon. Gold is just a very small fraction. There it is. All right. Very nice. Gold does not outperform Pokemon cards is the bottom line. There it is. In the event that there's some kind of global financial catastrophe, though, it's nice to have a little bit of gold. But I wouldn't do anything too crazy with it. I'd probably just buy some kind of standard piece. Just like the 1 gram or the 1/10 ounce or the 1/4 ounce or something like that. It is okay. And gold eagles, you know, or the pamps, the Swiss pamps. None of that weird decorative stuff. Mine has a panda on it. It's like, yeah. And now most people will pay less money for it because they prefer the eagles. All right. All right. All right. Oops. Oops. Okay. All right. The Snapes do add 10% luck. I believe they do. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Ah, here we go. Haha, found them. Boop. Pokemon over gold. That's why I bought 12 cases and 12 boxes. In case Mr. slows down. No slowing down. No, no, no. Only fast. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right. There it is. I had a new person coming to the stream, and they were shocked at how fast I was able to open them. They're like, how do you do that? It's funny because this isn't the fastest way either, you know. The pour method is the fastest method. We learned that from that one whole box in a minute thing. when you open the packs one at a time, it actually takes a lot longer. All right, there we go. Watch what you get from Costco. You can order gold and silver, and sometimes it comes in the mail from unscrupulous Chinese companies. Yes. Yeah. American Gold Eagles. Graded American Gold Eagles. That's nice. I like those. Pretty good. All right, let's see. It doesn't cost much extra to add the grading compared to the price of the coin. All right, there we go. Here goes. Okay, that's an SR. Ooh, okay, we've got Trafalgar Law. Nice. Not to toot my own horn, but I successfully returned power to 3 communities. Nice, dude. Is that what you're into? That's what your work is? That's cool, man. Good for you. That's a great thing, man. Yeah, when the power goes down out here, we all rely on hard workers to get in there and get it fixed. And oftentimes they do that during bad weather, and they're working with electricity, which is, you know, inherently dangerous. So those guys don't get enough credit, you know. It's one of those male-dominated jobs. Yes. All right. All right, there we go. Always guys doing that kind of like fundamental stuff for society, like building the cell phone towers. Wasn't the girls building the cell phone towers. Those are the guys doing that. Just saying. All right. Then you can get on your cell phone and tweet about how much men suck. Men are the worst. All right. Your cell phone only works because some guy built a giant tower. Power's out again, so well, sleeping. Have you considered generic rounds of silver and gold? Those are basically like buying bullion, right? And I think it's an interesting concept, but I don't think it's going to work. I think it's human nature to desire like the Canadian maples and the, you know, the eagles and the Indian heads, the buffaloes, whatever they're called. So I think human nature wants to see some sort of complex mint on the coinage in order to determine that it's like authentic or something, you know what I mean? There we go. All right. So you can go to like a gold dealer and say, this is pure gold bullion, except it's had no minting on it. And he's like, he'll say, that's great. And I can offer you as much as I can offer you for this. But he's going to say, those don't sell. So they don't carry any kind of premium. You're not going to sell them at a premium. You know what I mean? In other words, if you bought them cheaper, you'll also have to sell them cheaper. There it is. All right. Okay. I used to train dogs, and it felt good to help animals. And people live a more stress-free, and fun life together. Nice, sweep floors, carry garbage, and do laundry. Ah, that sucks, man. Gotta do what you gotta do, Mr. Handyman. Gotta do what you gotta do. All right. That's why I radically have 3 jobs now. 2 off the book. Hey, it's Jen. What's up, Jen? How's it going, Miss Jen? What's hot tonight? Well, as you can see, we're opening up a whole case of EB2. There we go. What is hot tonight? We have Weiss English Nikke. So that's getting open really fast. And this is getting open because it's a clearance item. It is for $48 a box. There we are. All right. Grab this over here. Bloop. It's Mr. Sven Jansen. Mr. Sven. Bad thing about gold now, the stores have to crack coins out of the slab and scratch them and acid test them, which ruins the coin. Did it? I don't know if that's true. Clearance. We are starting to sell some of my inventory off because we want to have a lot of it sold off before we move. And we're really interested in moving. I mean, it's going to be a lot of hard work to get moved and all, but we are interested in moving. Okay. Oops. All right. When you moving? I don't know. There's no date for it, but what I'm going to do is reduce the amount of boxes in my inventory room until it's just a dwindling amount. Just the necessary stuff, just the stuff maybe like that I really, really badly want to hold. Just start getting rid of it all. There it is. Here's this. But we're starting out with this one piece. It's actually been really fun opening all these because people are opening them at a higher rate. When you move in, I'll ship before, I promise. No problem. That's not a problem. The all the stuff everybody has, that's actually not a big deal. It's the 20 million cases of product I have. Time to let some of that go. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. Got to be a leader card coming up soon. Oops. When are we pulling our first leader card? Is there only one leader card per case for this set? All right. Mister needs to have a shipping sale. Hint, hint. Toss this up here. Ugh. All right. How's the new rocket set? Oh, we've sold so much of it. New rocket set's really nice. However, despite how much we've sold, nobody has pulled the Mewtwo yet. So there is still a chance to be the one to pull the Mewtwo first and have the clip be your clip. Okay. Am I going too slow with these? What do you guys think? Do I need to speed it up with these boxes? I get it if you think I'm too slow and you want to watch a different streamer. Someday I'll be fast enough. Okay, Joshua, we are looking for that case hit. What do you think the case hit's going to be? A case hit is sometimes just like a really special looking alt art, correct? Rotate the slabs between the boxes. Palafin for $45. Geodude. Oh, right off the bat. Look at that. For EB2, it's a gold leader. Okay. Very nice. Roger gold leader. Okay. All right. Okay. You know when you're in line and the person in front of you pays in pennies. Yeah. Does it feel a little bit like that? God damn it. or they got like 100 coupons, and they're going, where's my checkbook? I had it in this purse. Oh, there it is. They start writing the check out. The machine rejects it. All right. That can't be right. My account's full. Wait a second. Those are old checks. Let me get a new one. I think it's in my other purse. All right. All right. Very nice. All this teasing is going to come back to me when I have dementia, guys. I mean, when my dementia progresses is what I meant to say. Oops. All right. So what box are we on? This is box number 6 out of 12. All right. Gonna come back and bite me in the ass. It's called karma. Snipping this. Oops. We'll be here all day, hopefully. All right. Selling through one whole case of EB2. All right. Hollow. Okay. Put that there. All right. Got this hollow. Oops, oops. Okay. Here's a hollow. Here's a hollow. It's been too long. Yeah, what do you want to talk about? We want to hear some stuff, Miss Jen. We hear some stories. This. All right, here's a hollow. Anything interesting happen in your life? Any fun moments? This. Any good memories? Let me think about my past memories. I opened cards. Ta-da! Pretty good, right? Okay. Golden Luffy card. I know, it's very exciting. All right. 2009 SpongeBob. Is that a good one? Yeah, we've sold, I don't know if we've sold quite half that box, but that box, somebody bought like 6 packs of that today in the daytime stream. That's Vintage SpongeBob-a-Doo. Top SpongeBob. Recently, nothing super happy, but I think it's a new chapter. I'm glad to hear that. New chapter. Life's always changing, you know. Life's always changing. It's like the seasons. All right. Okay. Feels like a rainbow coming after the rain. Ah, that's nice. I like that. I like that. Here we are. It's a good thing. All right. Oops. Life's been pretty humdrum over here. Humdrum's good. All right. Although we're talking a lot about moving. That's what we're talking a lot about right now. All right, which is something we've talked a lot about multiple times. All right. Joshua Whipple is still waiting to find out what his top pull in the case is. Hope everyone's doing well as well. Yeah. All right. Okay. Sounds like my music paused. Okay. And play on that. Good. All right. All right. Skibbity, skibbity bop. Skibbity boo. Yibbity yap. Shibbity bee. Ah. Oh. right. Okay. Looking for that golden leader card, which should be popping out pretty soon, because you're halfway through the box. You're more than halfway through the box. All right. Grabbing that. Ooh, sounds like a storm outside. Well, I'm hearing a storm. Okay. All right. All right. Very nice. All right. Okay. That's the whole stream. It's all right. Okay, ASMR. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Very good. Very nice. Shaboink. Smacking the camera, as I do. Well, Joshua, all that money is concentrated down into this little pile so far. 4 boxes left to go, everyone. This is the 4th one right here. 3rd one coming up afterwards. Okay, Joshua Whipple. Still looking for that big case hit. If we pull a case hit and you guys recognize it and I don't, let me know it, okay? All right. Long time no see. There we go. Very nice. We got a tree cut down. Yeah, we had a dead tree, and it cost us $1,000 to get it removed. $1,000 that could have been used for something like Pokemon. We had to get a tree cut down because it was dead. It was dead. Darn tree. I didn't like it. I was like, that's a lot of money. Yeah. Every feels right now that Yuppie's back. Everything feels good. I think that's what you're trying to say. Yeah. People noticed when you weren't here. People are like, what happened to Jennifer Yap? All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Do you have a replant since you removed a tree? Not really. No. Yeah, it was a tree that it shouldn't have even been a dead tree. It was alive when we got here, when we bought the house. It's getting killed by certain invasive species of bugs. It's a type of beetle. Oh, here we go. There's your leader card. Very nice. Very nice. Double hit box. 1,000 for a tree. Oh, and there's Usopp. He'll love Florida. Trees everywhere. Okay. Here's this. All right. That's the case hit. Now you're just playing with us. Over here, we have to replant it if we remove trees. Oh, very interesting. We're living in Lake of the Ozarks, and it's extremely forested. And I don't think they care if we remove a tree. It's almost too forested. Like, there's a lot of tree removal needed for all kinds of places because there's too many trees. So they definitely don't make you replant it. All right, that's Mr. Joshua Whipple with 3 boxes remaining. Come on, Josh. I'm rooting for you, Josh. Is there a long queue? No, from what I'm seeing, it's not a long queue. We're just busting through this case of EB2, and then we'll be right on to the new orders. Shouldn't be too bad at all if you place an order. A Jennifer Yap order. Ooh, here's one. Look at that. Team Rocket. Ooh, ow. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Free, says Reflex. Yeah, Reflex wants them free. They're not always free, dude. They cost money. They cost money. Check the solo leveling. They got some cool cards. Oh, yeah, we have solo leveling boxes. There's like a signature in the set that goes for like $1,000. And there's a couple big chase cards in the set. Solo leveling. When we got that and put it on the menu, we sold so much of it. It was so popular. We sold tons of it. But I've still got plenty left because I ordered so much. There you go. Oh, I like solo leveling. Do you? That's nice. Okay, what do we got here? Here's a hollow. 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 Callum. Hollow. 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 Okay, hollow. What are the pull rates for mega cards? 1 in a trillion. All right. Hollow. Oh, SR. Hollow. Dawn card. Hollow. Let's fill up the vintage break, everyone. I'm down for that, yeah. The vintage break. Rawr! He's so scary. Look at that scary guy. He's so scary. Skadooby-dooby buns. Pop that right up there. 2 boxes remain, everybody. 2 boxes left. How long do you think this took? Damn, 1 in 6 is insane. Yeah, that's a lot of cases you gotta open. Okay. All right. Okay, all right. Okay. Is the winner forced to rip it? Yes. The winner is forced to rip it. That's true. Forced to rip what? That? So that's a break. It gets ripped no matter what because everyone gets 1 card in the break. So when you buy a spot, you get 1 card out of it. Okay. This definitely isn't a box a minute. Ah, yeah. It's like a box every 3 minutes, isn't it? And at that rate, if there's 12 boxes, it's going to take over a half hour to bust them all out, you know? You can't say I went slow, though. We did not go slow. Oh, all right. That's Luffy. He did it. Okay. Order stacking up, hopefully. Not too bad. Not too bad, actually. I don't see a long line. Oops. Appreciating this Joshua Whipple order. It was a nice, big, fat order. All right. Okay. Oh. Mister not believing me about the case hit. What? I believe you. I believe I can fly. I believe Zen when he tells me about the case hit. Last box. Scooby-Dooby buns. All right, here it is, everybody. The last box. Cool. Okay. Cool. Probably going to have to stop and do the bulk or something because, man, that bulk pile's huge now. 1 whole case of bulk. My job title is basically guy who converts closed packs into open packs. That's my job. What a strange job. As you know, it requires an advanced college degree. What's the biggest order you've received on stream? I received a couple big ones. There it is. All right. We talked about that just the other day. We had a YouTuber named Nogala come in. He's got like 3 million followers. And although he didn't drop it on a single order, he dropped something like $12,000 that stream. So that's a lot. 12K is not a small amount. But as for the single largest order, I'm not sure. Okay. Had some big orders come in. There it is. That's the last pull. So what was his chase card? Must be a card I don't understand. We'll go through it all. Definitely one of the alt cards. Can I see a top SpongeBob pack? I would love to show you a top SpongeBob pack. There it is. Doom doom doo 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 doom 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 doom. SpongeBob. All right. All right. Oops. Yuck. Money. All right, there it goes. It is, I heard, parking pass costed $1,000 for Coachella. $1,000 just to park your car? Yeah, right, bro. Somebody better be rubbing my pee-pee for that kind of money. Jesus Christ, dude. Let's go over those pulls. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, there it is. Who was that dude who spent thousands and gave it all away? Nogla? We also had Chad from Cold Ones one time. That's an SR star, R star, R star, R star, SR star. Ah, this is a secret star. It must be this one. So this must be the case hit right here. Beautiful. I was just thinking this one. I hadn't seen it get pulled very often. Cool, man. Joshua Whipple. That's probably your case pull right there. Okay. Parking is free. Camping is what costs. The green and gold one. Oh, it's the green and gold one? Hold on, what? This one? Oh, this is the green and gold one. You talking about that one? The leader. Wait, the leader's the case hit? That's how it's working? Oh, I wouldn't have known that. You're saying this is it? I would not have thought of it that way. That's for you. Joshua Whipple, thank you so much for the entertaining one whole case of EB2 getting opened. All right. If you try again, maybe it will be a whole case with a mango in it. Okay. Got a lot of nice cards here now. Big sad, no mango. I'm sorry, man. Well, look on the bright side, Joshua. At least you got the whole case at a very, very good price, right? So that was nice. All right. We're moving on, guys. Thank you for the patience. Let's see who has been waiting a while. Pao Vong waited 1 hour. Bulk pack for Pokepot. Pao Vong. All right, this is a bulk pack for Mr. Pao Vong. Let's see what he gets in his bulk pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There it is. That's for Pao Vong. 1 bulk pack. All right. I don't know if you want to do more than just look at it. Pao Vong. Lots of Yu-Gi-Oh! I only buy cases now. It's the best way. It's the only way. Well, I can tell you this. When somebody snipes a single box out of a case and pulls that, case hit, that mango, they feel pretty good, about that. Okay, here's the Eradicate. Here's the Slack Off. And here is a Tropius. Okay. We have an order from Eddie Mendoza, 4 English Nikke boxes. Strap in, guys. We've got 3 boxes next to us. We'll have to get a third. Eddie Mendoza, 3 English Nikke. Put it in the Pokepot for 10 rolls. We better do that fast. Now it's not a good time to be doing that. when the stream's slow, that's a good time to do it, but the stream's actually backed up right now. Everyone's got a 1 hour wait time. One. Got to re-roll one. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 is a re-roll. 3. Oops. Well, you had 2, 2, 5, so there was no chance. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, look at that. 8. 8. 9. 10. That's 10. Thank you so much, Pao Long. I would have gone a little slower with that, but we got Mr. Eddie Mendoza opening 4 boxes of this. So we got to blast off right now on these. Horrible color on the dices. You know, he makes a fair point. All right. So the Pokey Pot's getting real fat. New Pokey dice. That should be a little easier next time. You can always rewind the stream to check those rolls again if you need to. Those dinner rolls. All right. So what he did there was he paid $4 for a booster pack, a bulk booster, and then he put the entire bulk booster in the Pokey Pot for 10 rolls. Anyone can do that. There you go. Especially fun to do if the stream's a little slow and you're just looking for something to do. You also don't have to buy a booster bulk pack. You can ask me to remove cards from your bag and donate them to the Pokey Pot. That's a new thing we came up with just for a bit of fun. It's not really an expensive thing, just a little goofy fun thing, isn't it? Whoa, Gothy Mommy. Pack number 1 has Gothy Mommy. What are we rolling for? Yeah, that's a new thing. So the Pokey Pot is this fun little box where you donate cards you don't want. And then when you make the donation, we roll some dice. If it lands on 4 of the same kind, you get half the pot. It goes to you. And the other half remains to keep building the pot. It is. And currently the pot's pretty fat. So we added that when you were away. We did that so that there'd be an extra little fun thing to do with all this crazy amount of bulk everybody's got in their bags. Just a little way to get rid of your bulk and have a little bit of fun. That's box number 1. Box number 2. This is Eddie Mendoza's turn. Mr. Eddie. I see. Yes, and then what happened was some people wanted to roll, but they didn't have any junky cards. So I started putting together these bulk boosters, and those bulk boosters are $4 per booster. And they contain 10 eligible cards to be used in the Pokey Pot, or if you like the cards you got out of the bulk pack, just keep them if you like what you got. Because there's all kinds of weird stuff. It's pretty much anything. Here we are. The only thing that you can't put in there is plain hollows. Plain hollows cannot go into the Pokey Pot. Most everything else can. All right. Another thing we started doing is we started selling stuff on commission. And so we're getting all these commission slabs. So I do commission sales, and it's a 27% fee when it sells. So I keep 27% of the sale. But that's actually not a bad cut when you consider they always sell at the buy it now price. Oh yeah, here we go. Eddie Mendoza taking a sexy signature. There you go. Gotta have a signature when you're going this deep. All right. There you go, man. Check that out, guys. Whew. Okay. Do you still have a sealed case of Nikke? I've got a whole sealed case of English Nikke. Wow, look at that. Or this, the last of it to sell through. No, we have a whole sealed case of it. Oops. All right. So Minecraft music is so good, man. Love it. All right. Busy Tuesday night, huh? I know why Tuesday night's so busy. It's because we got these clearance items and because Nikke just hit the menu just now. It hit the menu today. So that is an exciting time period. All right. So Mr. Eddie Mendoza is hoping to pull another signature if he's lucky. Mr. Toss just became a member. Thanks, man. We like it when people become members. You know why? I know it costs a little bit of money, but you're just doing it for your old pal. You're getting me a pint of Guinness. And more importantly, people get a chance to see how long you've been around. So they can see your seniority. So it's a nice thing. It is. But, you know, I chose a really small amount for the membership because I really didn't want to charge much money for it. I just wanted people to have a chance to show off how long they've been around. Okay. All right. There was a $17 lemonade at Coachella. Ooh, lemonade sounded really good, dude. I love lemonade. You guys ever have a little lemon in your water? You know, lemonade's the best. Here's this girl. Chomp, 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 chomp. Okay, if you want a chance to pull a Donald Trump vintage Playboy card, we have that on the menu too. It's $10 per pack. It was added yesterday. Those have been selling. No Trump has been pulled. 2 almost Trump cards have been pulled, but no official Trump card. You can see why those breaks cost. Oh, yeah, there we go. Double signature. Eddie Mendoza having a nice round. There you go, Eddie Mendoza. Good for you, man. That was a smart move opening so much of this, Eddie, because so much had already been opened. All right. Give us a konnichiwa, mister. Konnichiwa! Oni-sama! Is this... People are comparing Coachella to Lord of the Flies. Some people have a lot of daddy's money. Some people are very wealthy in the world. And they got to have something to spend their money on, too. And the rest of us look on in disgust. Ew. Freaking weirdies. People were also getting sick. Yeah, probably because it was laced with something. So, he needs one more box, and I have to go get those, because I don't have them here in the room. Guess it was a busier night than I thought it would be. Got my drink. Got that fourth box. There it is. All right. Jesus. There we go. Oh, keep it on screen. McDonald's Basquets are so good. Are they? McDonald's biscuits. Here we are. Some people didn't shower and some influencers smelled because the wait for the showers were 2 hours. Ugh. 2 hours of waiting. Forget about that, man. Yuck, dude. Can we get a for sure in your Britney voice? First shower. Yes. All right. So Eddie's last box. Are you guys ready? This is when Eddie pulls out the triple signature. Oh. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Here's a hollow. Here's a hollow. Was it like a community shower? I couldn't even imagine using a community shower. That's so weird. All right. Okay. Oh, hair girl. The girl with the hair. How lovely. All right. Any pitbull stories lately? Yeah, there was a baby who got eaten by the family pitbull, and the mom said that she couldn't believe it. Here it is. And everyone in the comment section was like, we believe it. It's like, who doesn't believe it? There it goes. All right, that was for Mr. Eddie Mendoza. Bark, bark, bark. Imagine you owned a cat the size of a pit bull with the same muscle mass and bite force. And you just left that cat around with your kid all the time. And one day, the cat kills the kid. And you're like, I can't believe it. Like, are you sure you can't believe it? I can believe it. It's actually really easy for me to believe. Happens multiple times a year. Somebody dies. It's a statistic. Okay, here we are. Dark Raticate. Fairy Energy. Ooh, the Rayquaza break. The Kingdra. So nice. The Mega Mew. The Lugia. Lovely. We have an order now from Michael Ibarra. 1 pack of Nikke English and 2 packs of Glory of Team Rocket. You got it, man. 2 packs Glory of Team Rocket. And 1 pack of Nikke. Pitbull named Princess. Yes. Something like that. Something like that. Ever seen Luna the Black Panther? I'd own one, or even a wolf. Luna the Black Panther. Here it is. I don't think I've seen that. Why don't you tell us about it? All right. So there it is. Michael Ibarra waited a long time for his order. Here you go, Mr. Michael. Sorry about that long wait. Okay, so we've got a Hollow Blanc and a Hollow Hat Girl. From the Rocket cards, you're going to pull a Regirock. Ooh, lovely Regirock. And a cold one. I kind of wish Pokemon had not placed Regirock in this set by himself. He kind of makes no sense, does he? Kind of makes no sense in this set all by himself. I don't know. If you're going to have the Reggies, put them all together. Or have it be like Rocket's Reggie or something like that. You know, something weird like that. They're putting Clan Pearl in here. They're putting everything in here. Where's the baby? Has anyone seen the baby? All right, there we go. That's Michael Ibarra. Tyler Franson, he says, 1 Yu-Gi-Oh! Rarity Collection. You got it. He ordered this a little while ago. So we thought we sold out of the Rarity Collection, but we actually found 1 more box of it. There it is. All right. There we go. Here we are. One Yu-Gi-Oh! Rarity Collection, everybody. Ready? All right. Egyptian, Junk Speeder. So in this pack of rarity, you did not get a quarter century rare. That's Tyler Franson. All right, Tyler. They could have saved Reggie Rock and came out with the set in the next year where Reggie's would all be alt or something. Exactly, bro. Exactly. It's like a wasted thing. Come on, dude. Come on, bro. Come on, dude. Here's Chet Zeg Vong, a box of Nikke with my $40 store credit. All right. There it is. One $40 store credit and one box of Nikke. Don't worry, guys. The line is moving now, so the wait times are about to come way down. Don't be afraid to send in an order if you'd like, because as you can see, I'm moving nice and fast for you guys to get it all done. We're only 2 hours and 40 minutes in. Still plenty of time to this stream. Plenty of time. So place an order if you'd like to open something fun tonight. All right, toss this over here. Good. Now, what do we got here? We've got going first. Dude, nothing beats Minecraft music. That's the best music in the background. Minecraft music is so calm. I'm mad they haven't made a Cubone full art. Maybe they will. There's still time. Scarlet Violet's not over. All right, what we got? Okay. How many boxes are in a case? Just curious. 24 boxes in a case. But what you don't know is how many boxes were already open in the daytime stream. A whole bunch were. So we're this close to the next case, actually. Yes. All right. Ooh. All right. Okay. Okay. Blue Ears Cat Girl, Hoth Girl, Giant Boobs Little Sea Hat Girl, Spy Girl, and Bunny Girl, and Pink Girl. What's the Chase pull worth in this Nikke set? Oh, it's got to be worth so much money. It's got to be worth tons of money. It might look like this. It is. See this character with the absolutely insanely large breasts? Might look like that character. I gotta send this off to PSA to see if we can get it upgraded. Mr. Brandon traded that back to me for gold. That's another thing that changed, Miss Jen. We've got gold now. Ooh. Gold. Silver and gold. All right. So anytime you want to convert your chase pulls, your big hits into gold, we can negotiate a gold deal. And instead of having cards you don't want, you can have gold that you do want. Like this. Here's a 1 gram gold pamp. Or like this. Here's a 1/4 ounce of gold, $1,180. Woohoo. So, but what people do is they generally trade for these items. All right, so that was for our friend, Mr. Chen Zeg Vong. Thank you, Chen Zeg Vong. All right. All right. What's the chase pull worth in the Nikke set? How do you get that one? Wasn't able to focus too much on slabs tonight. The stream was moving too fast. Here's Robert Brown. 2 Fallout packs and a box of Team Rocket. Holy moly, dude. Robert Brown's going very deep. Robert Brown. Thank you, Robert. 2 packs of the Fallout set. Oh yeah, we also got the, there's a new Magic set that's very popular right here. Tarkir Dragonstorm. Rawr. Real popular one. Okay, you ready? We're going to start here, Mr. Robert Brown. You waited plenty long for this one. Thanks for your patience. Busy Tuesday. Yeah, weirdly busy. Tuesdays are usually one of the slowest days of the week, but it's like, then you can get a night like tonight. We're just like out of the blue. It's crazy busy. Tuesdays and Sundays tend to be 2 of the worst days of the week for me. Tuesdays and Sundays. All right, but today that's like a reversal. I don't know what happened. People just decided they're going to hang out and open some packs. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Snipping this. Good. All right. And we'll snip this lovely Magic set, by the way. Oh, yeah. Payday. It's the 30th. Yeah? Think that's it? Go. And Payday Loan Day. Okay, cool. Cheap and affordable $500 energy card there. Nice. This is for Robert Brune. Okay, Mr. Robert. Cool. Tyranitar. I'm a fan of that Tyranitar. I like him. Spidops. Haha. All right. Here's a cold one. Here's Gorobis. Crobat. Okay. Cool. Murkrow. Oh, Murkrow. Wobbuffet. Cold. Sedaton. Okay. Sneasel. Cold. Oh no, the radio tower. That sucks, man. You got radio tower in your box. All right. Dang you, radio tower. Okay, here's Regirock. We were just talking about him. Feeling very weird in this set. Like, we don't know why he... Okay, look at that Houndoom, though. The Houndoom is good. Look at that Houndoom. Okay, Zapdos for your holo. Mewtwo. Giovanni's Mewtwo. Lovely. Cold. Cold. Annihilate. Cold. And cold. All right. Thank you, Robert Brown. Appreciate it, man. Oops. Mr. Robert. Now, if you don't want these hollows, toss them to your old pal. Because I like those. Now, let's go get your 2 packs of Fallout. How's the Fallout price looking? Has it dropped? Has it gone up? Let's see. Give me a moment here. So we got Fallout, huh? What's our price? Okay, yep, that's fine. That's going to stay the same. Fallout the Next Remaster. Beautiful Fallout boosters. These are Magic the Gathering collector boosters of Fallout. Good luck. All right. Now, I believe there's going to be a season 2 of that Amazon series of Fallout. I thought the first series was so good. We actually watched it twice. We liked it so much. Here's Swamp. Okay. Duchess Wayward Tavern Keep. Skull Clamp. Sun-Scorched Divide. Arcade Ganon. Harmonize. Ferris Lake. Drowned Catacomb. Overflowing Basin. Marshall Coop. Jason Bright, Glowing Prophet. Temple of Malady. Contaminated Drink. Dr. Madison. And Rad Storm. Very cool. All right. Treasure, huh? Dr. Madison Lee. Were any of these cards especially good? I don't actually know the value of all these. Temple of Malady. Jason Bright. Glowing Prophet. Marshall Coop. Overflowing Basin. I'll just pop the rest of these into one sleeve. Can we talk about the dolphin from The Last of Us? There you go. The dolphin. You mean the main character? What are you talking about? You talking about the Choptivus? Rewind this a little bit. All right. So now we've got pack number 2, Mountain, the Misty Mountains. Plasma Caster. Evolving Wilds. Pip-Boy. That's pretty cool. I like the Pip-Boy card. Yeah, the main character. Here's Open the Vaults. Casualties of War. Synth Eradicator. Mystic Forge. Yes Man, Personal Securitron. Rootbound Crag. Nuka Launcher. That's cool. That one's fun. Drowned Catacomb. T-45 Power Armor. That's cool. Dogmeat, Ever Loyal. That's a mythic rare. Oh, yeah. Picking up one of the Pip-Boys. Look at that. Vandablast. Very good. Okay. And a Radiation. Cool, man. So I feel like this pack was probably a little better than the last one. It had an actual Pip-Boy in it. Okay. Very nice. Dogmeat. Payday Best Day. Yeah, Payday's awesome. But what's today? Today's Tuesday. Tuesday's not normally a payday, right? Nuka Launcher. That's fun. What else was valuable? I don't know about what's valuable in these sets. I really don't. I like this Pip-Boy. Okay, we'll put this mountain in the front. Honestly, if the show is about a lesbian girl, I don't know. She seems like a really good choice because she really does give off a lesbian vibe. Here's personal Securitron. You know what I'm saying? All right, there we go. Cool, man. That Vandablast is awesome. That's not like super expensive, is it? It's Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning. All right. I don't think that's how the song goes. Ta-da. People usually get paid the 15th and the 31st of the month. Really? Is that true for you guys? Did that happen to you guys? I've never heard of that. That is a very good point, actually. Okay, need a new bag. Robert Brown. Mr. Robert. Anything for Robert. Your wish is my command. It's almost 6 a.m. in Florida. You're up late. I thought it was always the 1st and the 15th, 28th of the month. Okay, here we are. Okay. 'cause I am building shit in Minecraft. Robert Brown. I am placing blocks and shit, 'cause I am playing Minecraft. Are you ready for A2 Ray Dow? I sure am. He's out now, isn't he? He's out now. I got an email about it from the Capcom team, and we'll be playing that for Wednesday. Ivan Rodriguez, Terrapagos Gold. There it is, Terrapagos Gold. I already soloed him. He sounds super tough. We're all the way up to Miss Jennifer's turn. Jennifer Yap, 2 SpongeBobs. Dooba-dooba-doo, dooba-dooba-doo, dooba-dooba-dooba-doo-ba-doo, doo-dooba-dooba-dooba-doo-ba-doo, dooba-dooba-dooba-doo-ba-doo. I don't remember how that song quite goes. All right. Free Palestine, free. Ooh, speaking of the Middle East, Pakistan and India looking like they want to get into it, man. I hope they don't. I don't like to see that. Yes. All right. But I guess there was a terrorist attack in India, and a terrorist group in Pakistan claimed responsibility for it. Oh yeah, look at that. So see, this is what's so good about these SpongeBob packs, these abstract artworks. They're like satirizations. Sponge with spatula. Very nice. All right. These will always do well. These guys right here, so good. Okay. Tattletales is funny. Here's the sweepstakes, which is no longer going on. There you go. Oh, yeah. Double artworks in yours. Look at this. Yeah, these are really cool. I really like these a lot. Okay. That's a bang. Please peel it. No. We did that before. There's no point in peeling it, I'm afraid. Ah, there it goes. The website for the sweepstakes doesn't exist, too. It's so funny. Okay. So here's SpongeBob the Disguise. After Hours at the Toy Barrel. Texas Transplant. Look, Ma, no hands. The sweepstakes. Sweepstakes. Teenage Whale. And a Plankton in the Hand. All right, so you got 2 packs. And out of that, you got 2 artworks. I thought that's just right. It's really nice. There you go. All right, check that out. Beautiful. Those are really nice. Thanks, Jen. I think that's funny that you came back and the first thing you opened was actually SpongeBob. You know, not liking how those are fitting. I feel like maybe one at a time. Is. So, Jen, I think I moved your stuff into your box after a while. There's Jeff Leon, NHCC, Elizabeth Rains, Jeff Leon, Moody Joe. Who the hell is Moody Joe? And Joey Maycumber. Ooh, I'd like to see him come back. Missing Joey Maycumber. 25 tourists and 1 local guide were killed by militants last Tuesday as they strolled peacefully through the Kashmir verdant Basaran Valley. Yeah, that's awful, man. It's not right, you know? It's not right. There has to be justice for that, you know? The people need to know it won't happen twice. All right. Okay, Very good. Okay. All right. Thank you, David Morris. 2 Trump Playboys. So, in case you've ever wanted to go hunting for a Donald Trump card, here they are. You could pull Donald Trump out of these. Now, you've seen the Donald Trump card before because we've had it up here on the table. Yes. Maybe I'll open a box of this for myself and get one of those pulled. Here it is. Playboy, 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 Playboy. All right, lots of Playboy. There's no nudity on these, just girls in their seductive-looking outfits from a long time ago. Okay, we got Playboy, Playboy. That's the letter Y. Playboy, Playboy, Playboy. All right, there you go. No Donald Trump in those either. Yeah, it's hard to pull them, I guess. War would end if they just collected Pokemon. I couldn't agree more, John Pizza John. David Morris. You know, I don't got time for all that kind of stuff where they're like shouting and angry at each other. I'm too busy enjoying myself. You know, that's what life's all about. You just relax and if you're gonna expend a lot of energy, you should be solving real problems like infinite energy. How to transplant a fresh heart into a human. Actually, didn't they have a mechanical heart last for a really long time in another country, not the United States? It was like Germany or something. Can't remember. That was in the news the other day. How cool is that? Okay, let's see what we have now. We have Mr. Zachary Steck's order. He wants a box of EB2, Zachary Steck's. Here it is. Stretching my legs. There it is. All right. All right. There it is. Let's snip this. Snippity pop, snippity doo, snipping cards for snipping you. There you go. There you are. Very nice. Trump incoming, says Oscar. Apparently not. Blue-haired girl. Very nice. Pack trying to jump out of my hand as per usual. All right. That's for our good friend, Mr. Zach. All right, Zach, thank you so much. Yeah, if only they collected cards instead of fighting, that would that'd make everything better, I think. You ever think that's why people fight, because they got nothing nice going on in their lives? I don't know. I've heard sometimes the ideological types are people who are in the middle class, not the poor class. Because the poor class is just trying to survive. And it's the middle class that gets really wrapped up in the politics of it all. That's an interesting thought. All right, we're taking a picture of this pile on the table. We're heading right over to All Slabs May. So be sure to check the All Slabs May channel in Discord to see a picture of these slabs for sale. Okay, and now one of the slabs is over $250. This one. Okay, he gets his picture take. Oh, now we put this in the Pricey Slabs channel. All right, here we are. Pricey Slabs channel's been reset. So now we're posting Pricey Slab pictures. All right, good. Hey, it's Miguel. What's up, man? My friend, Mr. Miguel. We have Mr. Eddie Mendoza, PSA grading for my 2 Siggies. Thanks for the great service. No problem, man. Congratulations on your luck tonight. Must be this one. Must be nice. I'm trying to be like you, my boy. Yes. All right, let's get these graded, man. The weather is so nice. I love it. All the girls would be out in their booty shorts now. It's great. Booty shorts. You don't want to see the guys in their booty shorts? I mean, that's kind of racist. Put this over here. He thinks us guys can't look good in booty shorts. All right. I don't know. I'm pretty dummy thick. What a miss. Hey, what's up, 6? Not much. We only opened an item here and there tonight. Not much. Didn't open too much tonight at all. It's a really slow night. It's not like we had an hour wait time because the line was so back because there were so many orders or anything like that. Just a typical Tuesday night. That's right, $100 for that Kingdra. That's correct. It does seem kind of low, doesn't it? That music's so nice, dude. Yeah, it's really hard to get these cards to grade 10. So yeah, $100 seems really cheap for a Neo Kingdra. All right, you're all queued up. Energy cards are hollows and have this spiral effect sometimes. What? Spiral? You mean swirls? What could he be talking about? Spiral effects, huh? All right, let's price up a commission card. There's maybe classic collection. Could he be talking about the classic collection? Where's the classic collection? Here it is. Like this. Oh no, these don't have swirls on them. Not classic collection. Probably what is this? Is this a card that like slipped down? Oh, that's sad. Probably 151 English. 151 English perhaps. Energy swirls are from 151. That's right. That's what I was saying, Tammy. We got a price on this. There it is. Jolteon. Gregorio Panetta. 3 Playboys. He got it. Oops. I had a question about how the slab battles worked, or forget what you call them. Gym breaks. They're called gym breaks. They're just like any break. Got the Rare Candy break, the Rocket break. There it is. The gym breaks only have 2 custom booster packs. Or we can do the deck if you guys like the deck. A lot of people like the deck. Oh, I like this a lot. I like this one. She's kind of nudish. But she's not actually showing anything. So these cards are very safe for work. Nothing crazy going on here. No, he's going to hit it. All right, let's see. You said it and then he pulled it. Oh my God, bro. You said it and then he pulled it. There it is, Donald Trump. That's it, vintage Donald Trump, everybody. How crazy. Now, if you wanted Gregorio, we could cut it in half, and that would make a great clip. This card is the sought-after card in this set, and you could send him off to grade if you wanted. There you go. All right, back before he became a Republican. All right. How did you guys like that? Was that fun? That was fun. I just missed. Oh, that sucks. Don't cut Uncle Donnie. Yeah. I was telling people if you don't like him, you can try to pull the card so that you can cut it in half. There it is. All right. And then some people like them, and then some people are indifferent. Some people just want to be able to sell it. You know, they're saying, hey, you know, I want to pull that card because I know it's going to sell. Look at that. Good looking cards, huh? All right. Mr. Gregorio with the G. Gabriel, Gilberto, Gavin Stewart. You gonna grade it? I'd love to have him sent out to grade, by the way. Thank you. And then I snap it, mister. Nice, dude. Nice. Good job. We'll go up to the Clips channel. Pulling Donald Trump at 3 hours, 14 minutes. There it goes. Whew. How cool is that? You might get a clip. You might. EB2 times 10, Mr. Omar says. Okay, 10 EB2s. 10 EB2s. Do I have an open box of EB10 laying around? That'd be easy. All right, let me go get some EB2. I'll stand up. Trump, save us. Yeah. Yeah. Put this here. Okay. America versus Trump. Who's going to win? So this is Mr. Omar. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There it is. Trump going for a third term. Yeah, he's still saying all kinds of stuff. Like, he's still saying he wants Canada. He's definitely going to be remembered as Donald Trump, that's for sure. Here's a hollow. Canada just elected a Liberal Prime Minister when it originally looked like the Republicans were going to, or the Conservatives were going to win in Canada. Looked like after Justin Trudeau didn't do very good with the economy, that the Democrats were going to lose to the Conservatives. But then Trump kind of started saying, oh, we're going to take over Canada. And the Conservatives in Canada sound a lot like Donald Trump. And so the people in Canada kind of associated them with Donald Trump and said, you know what? We're going to vote for the Liberals. We're going to vote for the guy who sounds like Donald Trump because Donald Trump's a jerk. All right. Very good. Mr. Omar. Ta-da. Omar with an O. All right. Good. No line, no line. The queue is empty. The queue is, oh, no, we got a Zachary Stexkowski order for 14 EB2. Okay, 14 EB2s it is. You were watching that really closely. Wow, that was a pretty damn fast order. Mr. Zachary. Snipping this. All right. Okay, what do we got? Oh, girl eating chicken. That's going to be it. Here's this. Here's this. Oops. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Ah. Ooh. Oh. And there we have it. Zachary Stexkowski. All done. Well, we have quite the bulk wall going. All right. All right. Very good. Hero. Flareon for 105. The Slowbro Gym Break. The Garchomp Alt-Art Break. And Roaring Moon. That's Cynthia's Garchomp right there, everybody. 4 out of 12 deep. Sucks to be a Canadian. Oh, Canada. Dooby 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 doo. All right, there's no orders in the queue. If you guys would like to place an order and open some stuff, feel free to do so now. All right, what do we got going on here? Not this bad boy. All right, there's an Espeon. Tag 10 Donald Trump. That'd be funny. Okay. All right. Do Scooby. All All right. So this card will be $29. Good. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Let me take a quick look at this card right here, because I don't know if I want to sell it. I might be keeping that card. All right. We're going to say Espeon 211. Oops. Looks like it's 115. So we're going to buy that, actually. I'm going to give that to Mr. Anthony as an instant sale. This time around, I feel like the Espeon was a really good design. Like the Umbreon's really nice too, but I really like the Espeon this time. That's 115 times 2 times. Okay, get this card out. Okay, it's up to 902, more like 903. Let's give him 903. All right, nice. These will just go down into one of my boxes. There it is. All right. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Can you pre-grade Trump? Yes, for $3, I'm going to hand out a grade to the Donald Trump card. All right. The centering's pretty good, except that the bottom's thicker than the top. So you can see the bottom is thicker than the top. You have a dimple there. There's a miniature print line running right there through the word racism. That's a bit ironic, isn't it? See that? So we have an issue there, issue there. One thing I noticed about them, there's a discoloration to his face. See how it's kind of greenish and she's a little greenish? Multiple print lines on that side. I don't truly know how the grading companies would think of the discoloration on their faces, because I don't know if all the cards have that, but I feel like they don't. Oops, let me put the grade on the sleeve itself. Between the print lines and the off-centering, I'm giving it an 8. I don't know if the discoloration of the colors would affect the grade, but it is going to be getting an 8 from me. All right, so now you know a lot more about how to feel about it. If you grade it, I recommend grading it with PSA, because in this case, PSA is going to lend it sort of like authenticity and make the card look more official. All right. Drill, baby, drill. They want you to drill it. Omar Batui, 4 pokey shuffles. Hell yeah, dude. No wait time now, guys. If you like short wait times. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. Ooh, Skeledirge, Alakazam. There's so many slabs in here. Congratulations. Ooh, my drink. Let me have a sip. So, move all this around. The Pokey Shuffles. Why not? Let's see. We're looking for Alakazam and Skeledirge. Here's a Skeledirge. Oh, man, that's good. There's the Alakazam. Wow. Big pulls, man. Big pulls. Surprised more people aren't buying those Pokey Shuffles because, you know, they're full. We got so many good cards going in there now. We got tons of good slabs. It's not like before. All right. There's 8 at like 1,600 and it has green faces. That sounds good to me. Sounds like he should grade it. All right. No wait times in the queue. No wait times in the queue. Ready? So let's price up this Leafeon. Leafeon 200. How many Altart evolutions do you have? I was wondering if you can side them together. In this case, I'm going to ask that we don't do that with them, so that other people have a chance to buy them. Yes. Somebody else asked me the same question, but we don't have all of them. That is the most important point here. Okay, so it looks like he's 170, and I'm actually going to buy this one outright because I'd like to have one for a future break. I don't care about Umbreon. Well, I care about Umbreon. You can't say that. All right, so that's 1,027. So we'll have this be a break sometime down the road. Now we have another one of these Palafins. Okay, there we go. We already know his price is 40. Oop, wrong color. We already know his price is $45. Cerulege. We have a Cerulege up here, don't we? So Cerulege is 52. Lovely roundup on the table. Say refresh here for Mr. Nicholas Lloyd. 10 Pokey Shuffles, Nicholas Lloyd. Good luck, Nicholas. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's see if you pull some craziness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so you do get something. Let's see what that is. Moltres and Sneasel. My drink down here. Get it out of the way. You got this Sneasel and this Moltres. Sneasel and Moltres. Not the super pricey cards, I guess, but they're not nothing. Nicholas Lloyd. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo. Crazy to me that Tag is going for more than PSA. PSA should be scared. That should be very scary for PSA. So should CGC. CGC should be scared. Oops. Because it's supposed to be CGC in spot number 2. You know what I'm saying? CGC is supposed to be in spot number 2, not Tag. Scary for all the grading companies. Yep. I've got all the slabs at my disposal right here at my hands, and I definitely like the Tag. Tag slab feels nice in the hand. All right. I can barely give CGC slabs away. Oh, we sell CGC slabs all the time. What is this? Let's see. Weird. Got an email from stamps.com saying I need an adjustment dispute request. But then when I looked it up, how much was being disputed, it said nothing. Weird. Okay, now we have Powell Brown, Slow Bro card break for Alicia Brown. Ooh, all right. So Alicia, I don't think she's got a card yet. Nope. We're doing these badges, but you know, the badges, as fun as they are, I kind of like the scoreboards better. I think I'm more of a scoreboard kind of guy. Ready? So step number 1. Alicia goes on the right side because she's the challenger. And Mr. Anthony goes on the left side because he's the person who began the break. All right, good luck. It's Alicia and Anthony. Okay. Tammy, we're having a little break go off. So we could do this with booster packs like normal, but we do it with the fun little deck of cards. And if you prefer the booster packs, that's fine. We can do booster packs. Tag earned it. Nice job, Tag. 1, 2. Here it goes. So basically, it's war. We're going to see who has the higher value. This is Muck with 70 and Magnemite with 40. Round number 1 goes to Anthony. It's best out of 3. Okay. 40 and 120. Round number 2 goes to Alicia. I almost said Alyssa. That's my wife's friend. All right, and oh my gosh. Round number 3 is going to Alicia. Wow. Anthony gets pretty tough luck on these breaks, I notice. But he hasn't always missed. Look, he's got 2 actually. He's got 2 badges. We made this deck so long ago. So it starts like this. He's going to get another feint. Anthony Kalura also walks away with some Disney poker cards. That email could be phishing. Nah, it looked official. All right. Oh, you got a nice Mickey Mouse, though. That's not bad. Now, wait a second. Where did I last see Anthony Kalura stuff? Is he just in the regular AN box? Maybe he's just in the regular AN box. Yeah, he is. Okay. He went deep trying to pull one of those Donald Trump cards, too, actually. And Alicia, she's going to get one of these. Oh, yeah, Alicia likes the poker cards, so that's a pretty fun gym break, isn't it? All right, there it is. So she's got her first badge. How about that, everybody? Pretty cool. I must feel pretty good. Hope everyone's having a great morning. Yeah. All right. So we could use a new gym break. Looks like I got one in mind. This is going to be the next gym break. All right. Oops. I hate this song. Okay. So that is a new round that you can join. New gym break. Cute little Pikachu this time. That one might go pretty fast. You know, because it's actually Pikachu. And you know how Pikachu goes. He goes fast. So, let's price up some more slabs. Why not? That's what my job is. Let's get to it. Here's a Pokemon Red Charmeleon for $95. When did I price that card up? I feel like I priced him up recently. Okay, this is going to say Poker Charmeleon. Oh, the price is already correct. Okay, that's already the correct price. Coughing 9. Wow, that seems kind of high at $70. Pise 9, Japanese, base, set, coughing. Okay. Yes, here's one priced at $44. $44. He might actually go at 44. Let's have him to 40. 40, 5.25. We're going to round down that time, huh? Empoleon, Black Star promo. He's a cool card. DP11. Empoleon. Let's go ahead and remove this. Had a little yawn there if you don't mind. All right, there's a 5, there's a 6, there's a 4, and there is a 7 for $50. This is, oh wait, was that Japanese or was that English? Yep, that was English. That was the correct one. So this is cheaper. Sometimes cards get cheaper over time. But you know, this feels right. 40 for 9 feels right. And 50 for this 7 feels right. These actually feel like prices they might actually sell at. Okay, And then here's this beautiful Entei from Incandescent Arcana. Great looking card. Entei 014. Sleepy guys, you feeling sleepy now? Or are you sleepy new? 50 is high. This card actually is 63. 63. Let me check sold. Are you sleepy new? We're going to leave it at 50. I think 50 is probably a better price. Sleep, I'm at work now. Nope, I've been multitasking for hours. These guys are so sleeping on the job. What a bunch of dorks. Probably sleeping on the job. Never seen a lazier bunch of guys sleeping on the job. All right, don't try to buy this. Oh, it's 5:30. You know what that means. It is the end of the stream. Just saw that. Charizard VMAX. Scooby-Dooby. Yeah, this card stays at $210. All right, guys. Well, that was a great stream. Real busy. Here's a Zen Collectibles order, though. Let's take a quick look at Zen. Click. 2 Waifu Shuffle, 4 Poke Shuffles. All right, you got it, man. One, two, three, 4. There they are. It's going to be a cold round of the Poke Shuffles this time. See if you get some better luck in the Waifu Shuffles. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man. Zen Collectibles, that is a really, really rough round. If you need to go again, I'll stay open for an extra second for you because I know that's dissatisfying. Let's get this Anthony Kalura free slab out. Here it is. I'll put you right up on this, Mr. Zen, because that was so rough. All right, you're on. And now let's see. We've got Tyler Franson. Cool. Here's Fantasia Lover. Ben C. Oscar Resendez. Shinobi. And I think we'll finish the rest of this tomorrow. It's a lovely Flareon slab. So we got this slab about halfway done. What is tomorrow? Wednesday? Ooh, I'm looking forward to Wednesday, everybody. Looking forward to Wednesday. We also have an order from Ivan Rodriguez. He says 4 Poke Shuffles. All right, 4 Poke Shuffles. You got it. Caillou has Sanrio says, I've seen that. I don't know. You think I should buy those? Yes. I don't know if I like Caillou that much. Caillou. Ooh, those are also cold. I'm so sorry, Mr. Ivan. That was also cold. Wednesday is weed day. Then I'm going to in and out. Nice, man. You have a nice day doing that. Okay, guys. Well, I think we ought to wrap up here. It's 5:35 in the morning. I had a great time opening cards for you guys for Tuesday. We had 2 major streams, the daytime stream and the nighttime stream, and both of them were uber busy. Tomorrow, I don't know what we'll get in the mail, but I think we'll be continuing to price up tons and tons of interesting slabs. We got a new Pikachu break running on the table. Here it is. All right. And everything seems to be going smoothly. We've just got some really decent sets out right now, and people are deciding whether or not they want to spend some money for the day. SpongeBob's been moving fast. Another set that's been moving really fast has been the Topps Pokemon set. We have one set of Topps Pokemon for sale, and it's getting blasted. I'm going to be setting up Alexis with the shipping for tomorrow, and I'm just going to go to sleep after that, okay? See you later, everybody. Have a nice night.